are just getting set up at the moment. I rushed out, bought a new projector tonight because our last projector busted. But we're just getting that set up in the moment in the background. But we're going to be joined by a friend tonight, Patok. One of my good friends here in Guwahati is going to be joining us. Chetna will be joining us as well. She's here. She's setting things up in the background. So you'll be. She's cleaning. She's being a good girl. She's amazing, by the way. And we are all, of course, going to be set for East vs West 23. Devon Larratt, Vitaly Laletin is your main event. It is going to be massive. I know the world has been waiting to see this one on the right hand after we saw them face on the left. Everyone wants to know if Vitaly Laletin can actually do it on both arms. Most people, the polls are out there, are saying Devon is the favorite going to this one. It's going to be interesting, but that's what's going to be heading your way very, very soon. We are, I think the time is about 30 minutes away from the pay-per-view coverage starting. Good to see you, Hux. How you going, man? I am doing very, very well. So one thing that I wanted to let everybody know tonight, as well as you guys start to come in, is make this community chat awesome. Super chats, all super chats will be answered. And we have a very special guest that we're going to be crossing to throughout the night. I'm going to give this man a few video calls via WhatsApp. You guys will see the calls, you'll hear the calls, and of course I'm talking about none other than the greatest arm wrestler of all time, Mr. John Brzenk. He will be crossing live to us throughout the night as well, so we cannot wait for that. So if you have super chat questions for John, make sure you send them through. Any super chats that we send through, I will be sending them through to John. Thank you very much. The new glasses, yeah, the Clark Kent look. So my mum tells me, apparently my grandfather wore glasses like this as well. But it is going to be a very entertaining night. I can't wait. Let me just change the settings here so I can make sure I see all your chats as they come through. I'm nervous for Devon, actually, says my space. It is going to be a big one. Devon, we know what happened on the left arm. Vitaly Laletin side pressure seemed too much. But we all know that the right arm is very different when it comes to Devon Larratt. His pronation is probably the single best pronation amongst all arm wrestlers worldwide. I would say he is the man. And Vitaly Laletin, does he have a flop press on the right? We are going to find out. And it's going to be awesome. But of course, there is a stacked card as well. My good friend Bourneman is going to be featuring Team Bourneman all the way. I'm cheering for him, although, of course, look, I love Lars Rebarkan, but Lars Rebarkan is up against a young and hungry man. Mathematics says, sadly no, think a likely Vitaly sweep. There you go. Well, about 45% of people think so. Agree with you that Vitaly Laletin will sweep this one as the main event tonight. Yeah. So it's going to be a good night. It's going to be a lot of fun. As I said, we're going to be joined by a number of guests. Chetna, of course, will be sitting down with me shortly. Another arm wrestler, Raj Patok, here from Guwahati. He'll be coming along and joining us in as well. And so I will be personally commentating each and every match for you. So I hope you enjoy that. Chetna and Raj, they will be joining me for just kind of that in-between match time chats if you have a question for them as well. Now, once the event starts rolling, we are unlikely to be able to see all of your comments. So if you do have comments, the best way to get us to see them and actually comment, I assure you all super chats will be responded to. So if you have a question for Chetna, for Raj, or myself, super chats is the best way to do it. And as I said, we will be crossing live to John Brzenk throughout the night. Okay, let's see. My new projectors looking good. Now I just got to make sure that it is all good to go. Adding finishing touches, it says as it's standing up. Why am I not there? I'm not there in Germany yet because I haven't got the call yet. Robert Baxter has said to me directly that he would love to have me on a card in the near future up against someone like the other ginger in the world. What's his name? You guys all know him. We've got to fight it out for the... Hang on a second. Get the most out of your Google TV. No, just go to Google TV. Okay. looks like we have. Okay, I just got to download the EVW Sports app. That is where the action is. EVW Sports. I'm going to search for movies, apps. Yep. No, we don't get that one back. Why am I not there? Again, like I said, I haven't been called for the Germany event, but Robert Baxter has said he is super keen. Please have the good. I've got to do an update before I can search for apps. That doesn't seem right. I apologize, guys. Give me a moment. I just need to sort this out. Apps. Quick settings. That's maybe something. Back again. We don't want that. But I certainly do hope to get on an East First West card soon. Even if I don't get on an East First West card, I will go and force myself in the door by competing in a tournament. And competing in a tournament, you win that, you kick it all down. I did, of course, win. Here we go, search for apps. I did, of course, win the Chicago EVW Sports Qualifier in both the 105 and the super heavyweight division. So I've already kind of laid a bit of a claim to get there, but like I said, you've got to be patient with these things. Here we are. Just searching up the app right now, guys. You can get, of course,
for EVW Sports.
Oh, EVW Sports app, there it is. Install. I like it.
Do you need the extra phone?
I don't need an extra phone tonight, Babu, because this nifty little projector. Come say good day to everybody, Vitaly.
Hello.
There she is, my much better half. How are you? You working hard?
I was
Oh, you're sweaty. You're so sweaty.
I was sweeping and mopping and cleaning the house.
So what is your favourite match tonight? Who are you looking forward to?
Women matches.
The women matches? Who we got? Eglite, good.
And yes, but she's not my weight category. She's heavy. So my interest is Khalid Bowen 40. Turn up the sound. Turn up the sound. There is no sound.
That means
Hello.
we're just gonna talk louder. Is that? There we go.
Hello.
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 Maybe. I don't know. Is the noise? Is the audio okay? We have a fan directly above.
Yeah, we can reduce the fan if you want.
You can reduce the fan, but hope not.
My favorite is Takanaka versus.
I am Takanaka, ranked number 2 in the world in the 65 kilo division, which is your division, isn't it?
Did you buy the paper? Of course. Otherwise, how is he gonna
Sign into your account. Oh. Scan or on your computer mobile device.
I will
Okay,
see
I will need your phone. After all that, this one?
Yeah.
Is that on the internet?
Yes.
Okay, just going to. So we have, of course, bought the pay-per-view, which you can grab at evwsports.com. If you want to see the action tonight, that's where you're going to have to go. Hey, Babu.
Yes.
How do I scan with this camera?
What?
How do I scan QR codes with this camera? Anyway, evwsports.com is where you grab the pay-per-view. And if you want to see that, otherwise you can just tune in and get the action commentated by myself, and we'll be talking all about it. The chat will be going off in here as well. So please do hit share as well. Get as many people in. As I said, we're crossing live to John Brzenk later
We have a
tonight.
special friend today, Papa.
Patok is coming. Patok has been such a helpful man when it comes to setting us up here in Guwahati, so we've invited him over to watch. But can I go other phone? So it has better functionality than this one, I think. But yeah, Raj Patok
I
is.
will need this phone later.
That's okay. I just need it to verify my account. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. Alright, just scanning QR codes. But yeah, EVW Sports. Here we go. Here we go. EVW Sports. There we go. I have it on the wall. I am a very happy man. Thank you very much. Bubble. Okay, so we are officially only 13 minutes away from starting. 13 minutes and...
It starts in 10:30?
Yeah, 30 minutes and 38 seconds.
It's 10:01.
Well, their coverage will be starting, their broadcast will be starting in exactly 13 minutes and 31 seconds. Head to EVW Sports, grab the pay-per-view. Hit share for me now. Know that we are going to be crossing live to John Brzenk. Bubble, when we cross live to John Brzenk, I'm going to do it from your phone, if that's okay.
And I'm going to ask him the question I told you.
Which one?
One.
Oh. All right, so it is an exciting night tonight. I can't wait. Okay. By the way, excuse the rush. We were coming back from the gym. Bubble, can I have your old phone? Does that connect to Instagram and things like that?
No. In your phone connects to Instagram.
Okay. I just need to message John to let him know that we will be calling from your number via WhatsApp.
I think I have John's number because I have all your numbers.
Yeah. All right, so let's give John Brzenk a call right now. Brzenk, see if he answers Chetna's number. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he sees it saying India. And answers
He will
it.
not receive calls from unknown number.
He might. It's me, John. Ryan. We won't be showing the pay-per-view tonight. This will be just a live commentary if you want to see it. John, g'day, how are you? You've arrived at the event?
I should have brought some earphones to be able to hear, but...
It's looking good. It's looking good. Anyway, we just wanted to say a quick hello to you. Hope you have a fantastic night tonight. Tell me, John, who's your pick? Who's your pick for Devon v Vitaly?
Shoot, I don't know. They're both walking around super confident. I think I see a little bit of cracks in Devon's confidence. He's not quite as arrogant as he normally is. Vitaly seems super confident. So I'm not going to pick. I think Devon obviously is probably the favorite. That formation is really comfortable. But like hit hard without the traps.
Yep.
And if he ends up getting the straps, I think he's got that dead wrist press. So it should be a good one.
Amazing. All right, John. Well, thank you very much for your insight. You have a good night in the commentary booth and doing things like that. And we hope to see you again soon.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Awesome.
There we have it. The GOAT, John Brzenk. He has just shared with us the insight that Devon and Vitaly, they're walking around. Devon looks a little nervous. Vitaly walking around very confident. So, I don't know, take from that what you will. Words from the greatest arm wrestler of all time, John Brzenk there. You can see the event is getting warmed up. That's crazy, man, says Vane Burge. By the way, big fan, love you always. I wish you are going high. Thank you very much. Yes, the GOAT. We've just had to go, and we will cross to John Brzenk multiple times throughout the night, so we will get a feel for how he's going, how the event is traveling. John will give us a few video calls like that, and if you have questions for John, send them through as super chats, and I will ask them to the great man himself. So it will be a good night. Now we have only 9 minutes and 43 seconds until the pay-per-view is set to start. So let's get it right. I'm just going to check the lighting in here if I can change a few lighting setups to see if I can make this even better for you guys. Let me just check. Okay, I think that looks better for you guys. You can see me a little more clearly now. Devon is worried because he's old and his power will soon run out. Interesting, yes, John did say Devon doesn't look as confident as he normally does, but he did say that pronation of Devon's, we all know it too well. It's the best pronation in the world, and because of that, you can never count Devon out. But Vitaly Laletin is apparently walking around super confident, so that says a lot for the big Russian. What is going on? Bubba, I need your phone one more time, please. So we're going to talk through the lineup of matches for you in a moment. I will go through the matches. Let me just head to EVW Sports on the Instagram. You can see all the matches. So it's going to be opening up with Devon Bourneman up against the debut of the German young athlete as well, Nikanenko. Obviously, these guys have never faced before, making their East vs West debut. Huge opportunity for both of them. Big hype around the Bourneman name. We know of Richard Bourneman, already ranked overall 13th in the world with a perfect record so far at East vs West. He takes on Lars Rebarkan, looking to crack into that top 10. The word on the street is if Richard Bourneman wins this match, he will be facing none other than Jerry Caderet or someone of that caliber to try to break into that top 10. But it's his younger brother first, Devon Bourneman, who will be setting the scene and kicking us off against the German junior, who I believe won the WAF Junior Championship. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, after that one, we'll be doing a lightweight match between a German against Georgia. The Georgian Zavadszili. I got to meet him and watch him pull when I went to the event in Georgia, and he was amazing, so I can speak very highly of Zavadszili. I haven't seen his opponent before. The German, once again, Dryabinsky. He will be his opponent. Then we get into a prelim headliner again with Tabarzi of Georgia, who is currently ranked 6th in the world for his middleweight, which is going to be that 95 kilo class, and he's taking on the man from Israel, Strangas, who we saw beat Jason Merlo in a very impressive battle at the last East vs West. He made his debut and he looked so comfortable. He did it very, very impressively. Then we get on to Richard Bourneman against Lars Rebarkan. Lars Rebarkan used to be a competitor in the 105 kilo category. He's gone back to his old days, his super heavyweight days. Lars Rebarkan now pushing upwards of 130 kilos. The big Lars Rebarkan, the strong man, the Icelandic man himself. He is, or the Norwegian man himself, sorry, but the man who lives in the glaciers himself. He's taking on Richard Bourneman, the new sensation of arm wrestling. A lot of hype, like I said, behind Richard Bourneman. Rebarkan is there to stop it. Richard wants to keep the train going and bust into the top 10 ranks overall in the arm wrestling world. Can he do it tonight? We are about to find out. Eglite, the ranked 3rd in the world of the overall women's division. Only behind Barbora and Gabi is Eglite. She is having a match up against the Turkish, not sure of her first name, her surname goes by Sari. Now, if anything, I look at this, Sari has a lot of explosivity. She has a lot of good victories in her home country in the WAF division, but Eglite, an absolute veteran, a superstar. I've met Eglite many times. I've grouped up with Eglite. She is phenomenal. She is the favorite going into that one tonight. Then we have rank 2 Onyani up against Babayev. Vaitkute, yes. I must get that correct when we commentate tonight. Then we have, as I said, we've got a left arm match. The second ranked left arm at 95 kilo in the world, only behind Oleg Zok, is Onyani of Georgia. He'll be taking on Rustam Babayev of the Ukraine, a legend of arm wrestling, as we know. Rustam, he will be taking on Onyani, who is a devastatingly strong hooker. Onyani is absolutely phenomenal. Then we've got Pradines up against Matt Mask, left arm light heavyweight. Aymeric Pradines, the number 1 arm wrestler out of France, facing the explosive wild horse Matt Mask. That one's going to be awesome. If anything, expect entertainment. I don't think anyone in the arm wrestling world entertains quite like Matt Mask. The wild horse, he will be exploding into action against Aymeric Pradines in the 7th match of the night. We then head into the women's division. The featherweight world title is on the line. Takanaka up against debuting out of Turkey, Sahin. Takanaka, one of the people's favorites in the arm wrestling world in the female division. She is phenomenal. From Japan, of course. She does a fantastic job across the board. She is hugely popular, strong, explosive. Everything she does is awesome. Takanaka up against Sahin for a world title. Then we have a left arm super heavyweight big match, ranked number 2, Artem Morozov up against Muratov. Now, Morozov has been the world number 1 in the past when it comes to the left arm. He is heading back. Of course, Vitaly Laletin is the number 1, but Muratov wants it. We know his caliber is absolutely devastating. Some would call Muratov the best hooker in the world. I think that is very true. He is phenomenal when it comes to that. Then we have Artem Makarov up against Mindaugas Tarasaitis, a world title match. Makarov currently holding it. Tarasaitis number 2. Big pride and titles on the line here. We know that Tarasaitis is in dangerous form. Absolutely clinical dangerous form is Tarasaitis. And we're going to get this 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away from the start of East vs. West 23, guys. Then we have the welterweight world title, Samusha. He's defending at 85 kilos once again. He is defending and has not been beaten in something like 10, maybe 11 matches. I've lost count. David Samusha, amazing right arm puller out of Georgia, but he's facing the Ukrainian, Telyatny. They know him as, what do they call him? The, oh my goodness. What's the nickname of that guy who screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed? Anyway. Oh, you'll know it. You know who I'm talking about. Telyatnik is his actual name, but he goes by a nickname, something or other. And he apparently is the favorite against Samusha, Telyatnik, which is hard to believe given that Samusha has not... You know the one? The something or other. Help me out in the chat, guys. What is the name of David Samusha's nickname? Let me do this. Okay, so I'm going to set a super chat goal tonight as well, guys. If we can get 50 super chats of any color, and we're going to do this for the next 3 hours. If we can do that, we are going to get John Brzenk in here. John Brzenk will join. Sorry, just type on here, guys. Give me a moment. Okay, there we go. We start the goal. Manifesta. There. Thank you so much to Sala Jones. There it is. The Manifesta. Yes, the Manifesta goes into this match actually the favorite against Samusha, which is hard to believe. Like, what else does Samusha need to do to be the favorite in this match? But that tells you how dangerous everybody sees the Manifesta. The way he won his last match was very devastating. He took on, of course, Latvia's. My names are terrible tonight. Vlad the Destroyer. He destroyed Vlad the Destroyer so easily. And Vladislav Krasovskis, that big. No, Telyatnik, the Manifesta destroyed Latvia's Vlad the Destroyer last East vs. West, and now has booked himself a match up against the world champion Samusha. We then move on to the second last match of the night, Chafee versus Matashenko, a right arm heavyweight world title, 115 kilos. Dave Chafee, side pressure monster, stiff pronation through the wrist, hard to make that man bend anything. He's so strong. He is the world champion. But Matashenko, some call him the best hooker in the world. He is somebody that out of Russia is an absolute legend of arm wrestling. If you've ever met Ivan Matashenko, he is bigger than you realize. The cameras don't do him justice. When you see the man in person, he's got a thickness about him that is phenomenal. I think Ivan Matashenko has the best wrist flexion in the world. No one has a cup like him. And then we have Arkona versus Shaw. Germany versus USA, super heavyweight match. Both guys not officially ranked yet in East vs West, but both men exceptionally strong. Everybody wants to know what is going to happen with Brian Shaw and Leonidas Arkona. Great matchup. And then, of course, the main event, Larratt Laletin, right arm, it goes down. That one is massive. Now, East vs West coverage. Let's check if it is live yet. Okay. And I believe it is up. Let's have a look. Okay, so the stream is now currently up, but we're not seeing anything yet. It says we will be live very soon. So get ready, guys, because it is not far away. East vs West 23. Coming very, very shortly. As I said, I will be commentating each and every match. You guys will hear it from me. If you want to see it, head to evwsports.com. Grab yourself the pay-per-view. But if you don't get the chance to do that, you can tune in right here. Now, guys, it would mean the world to me if you guys hit share. The most people I've ever had in here is 18,000. Please hit share. Please tell everybody to come in and enjoy the live stream commentary. I'll be giving you the best commentary that I possibly can. And we'll go from there. We'll be joined by Chetna shortly as well, who will be watching the matches. Raj Pathak, a good friend here from Guwahati, he will be joining us as well, sitting on the couch here. And anything that goes down, we will be enjoying the night. But it's going to be awesome. Hope you've got your popcorn ready. And why am I not in Germany to watch the matches? I didn't get invited yet. But trust me, I will be there soon. I will be there soon in one more shape or the other. Whether it's competing, commentating, or in the tournament, I will be doing something very soon, and I cannot wait. Oh yeah, thirsty. Okay. So the live stream will be starting very soon, according to EVW Sports. Head to evwsports.com. Guys, if you have any questions, now's a great time to ask them. Hit me up. Also, everybody should hit like. That helps the algorithm for the video. Yes, thank you. Go even further. Please do hit the like button. And we will get the algorithm cranking. Just going to have a look. I'm just going to go on YouTube via Chetna's phone here at the moment. Hit some shares. Copy link. But yeah, guys, event starting any moment now. evwsports.com. Okay, so who do I think will win out of Devon and Vitaly? My gut feel is Devon is the favorite for this match. I think that Devon's pronation is simply outstanding. I think that Devon has more side pressure on his... Chetna says Vitaly, by the way. I think Devon has a significantly better right arm than he does left. Although his left has improved a lot in recent times, I can't help but know that his right arm is just special. He went through about a 8-year period where he did that pumpkin training where he was only training his right arm, and that in itself makes it super hard to think that his left arm isn't a long way behind. Now, his left arm match, we know that Vitaly Laletin did win that match reasonably convincingly. It was 4-0 on paper. Devon kind of almost got into a few rounds, almost pulled off an inside move and a block, but wasn't ultimately able to get a round on the board. And subsequently, Vitaly Laletin ran away with it, and he did look good. What we have to say is Vitaly Laletin has the side pressure to finish Devon. He has the height, and he also doesn't care if his wrist goes back. He's happy to let his wrist go, pronate through the thumb, drive through the thumb. If he has to convert to a flop wrist press, he can do that as well. Vitaly Laletin does seem versatile enough if we look at what was going on the left arm to get the job done. But the right arm will be different because I know Vitaly is stronger on right as well. He says that. But the shape that Devon will bring will be slightly different. I know that Devon's elbows are not the elbows that they used to be. He doesn't train side pressure anymore. He just trains all of these small, specific movements, thumb-based movements, ulnar deviation, and always micro movements. He loves to dominate center, Devon Larratt. And when he dominates center and people's wrists go, they start to struggle. Now, Vitaly Laletin has a long arm. That could be one factor that Devon Larratt is going to struggle with. If Devon Larratt cannot keep the match at center, then that allows Vitaly to reach right across with that flop press. Ryan, always great commentary. Thank you very much, Phil Woody. I appreciate it. It's been a while since we've done one. Phil Woody, thank you for your support. Please hit share. Please tell everyone, come and check out the live. I'm sure there's a few good live streams tonight, but you're going to get my best commentary tonight that I can give. And Devon Larratt and Vitaly Laletin, they will be going at it as our main event. One thing that is super interesting for me is the Arcona v Shaw match. The Arcona v Shaw match, it's our co-main event, or the undercard to the main event. Two guys, exceptionally strong, two guys who aren't yet like living and breathing full arm wrestling, but damn, they're good at it, if you know what I mean. Like, Arcona has beaten Schoolboy. We've seen that done on the East vs West stage before. Brian Shaw, he's new to the sport still, but he is desperately declaring to the world that he is taking it seriously and that he wants to chase Levon. He's obviously got the physicality to do it. He's obviously big enough, but can someone that big and that strong learn the intricacies required to really chase those guys genuinely? He's got to beat Arcona tonight. If Brian Shaw can't beat Arcona tonight, it's going to mentally push him right back. If he's aiming for Levon, Arcona's just got to be swept right away. Let's have a look at some other comments that are coming through. Holmes in the Heart said, last match, Laletin starts hustling, then never happens also. Yeah, interesting. If Laletin does start hustling for the starts and the straps, it will make it interesting. Go even further, says, it's awesome that Shaw stayed with arm wrestling. I thought he lost the passion after that whole ordeal last time at the Shaw Classic. Yes, that has been one of the difficult things that we find with super strong guys that come along to the sport, is getting them to stay is difficult because they come with an excitement, but then they realize it's a longer journey than they may expect, because it's not just about strength. Arm wrestling is very detailed in its movement patterns. You need years of conditioning, not just strength. You need years of conditioning in the elbows, the wrists, to really make it to the top. And so we lose many. Larry Wheels, another one that came in, looked pretty strong, stayed for a while, but then disappeared for who knows what reason. Arcona kind of was in and out the same, but Brian Shaw does seem to be declaring that he is in for the long haul, wanting to get to that Levon Sagnishvili level. I hope for the sport's sake and Brian's sake that is true. JCKDNLS 9292 says, Brian, anyway, you can pick an arm wrestler for that particular match, and with your arm, show us his arm position. Also, it would help if you did something with your hair. It looks like one of the arm wrestlers. What's wrong with my hair? Jack Daniels, come on in, Raj. Go ahead. Here comes Patok, our good friend Patok. Come and take a seat on the couch, brother. Live stream is starting very soon. Perfect timing.
Sit.
Come and have a seat. Don't be shy, Raj. Everybody, this is my good friend Patok. Patok, say good day to YouTube. We'll take some time. Patok will shake the nerves off, but anyway, we are going to be checking out East vs West 23. It's starting very soon. Did you watch last East vs West, Raj?
Not like 2-3 season ago I watched.
Okay, so this is your first live stream
after
experience.
a long time, yeah.
There
This
we
is my
go.
first time.
This is the first time for Raj. But anyway, the matches are due to start any moment now. We're just joining in with everybody in the chat, seeing what people think. Tell me, gut feel, who's going to win, Devon Larratt or Vitaly Laletin?
Devon this time.
Why?
Because he got lots of experience and Vitaly is still new. and he trained specifically for Vitaly Laletin.
Yeah, and
And
that's
from
one
their
thing
last
about
match-
Devon, isn't it? That Devon adapts incredibly well. He learns very well.
Yeah.
And Vitaly won the left,
Yeah.
but Devon learns so damn fast that it's going to be interesting. But there we go, another Devon. Let us know in the chat who you guys think is going to take it. General says, I cannot watch the event because my bank card got declined. Not good, but at least you got us commentating here for you. It's going to be awesome. What else we got? Vegan Arm Wrestler says, have you gripped up with any top 75 kilo, 80 kilo players like Ustanov and above? What was your experience? Yeah, I have. I haven't gripped Ustanov, but I have gripped, in respect to 80 kilos, I've gripped, who have I gripped most recently that's elite? The guy out of Turkey with a big, mega hand, one of those kind of Oleg Zok hands, who I believe was ranked 2 in the world. Yeah, super strong. 80 kilo world champs feel incredibly dangerous to me. Like power-wise, they're strong enough that they can just overpower me, but I have to, like, I have good training practices with everyone at that level. It's very nice. Ryan, give your predictions for all matches. Have the matches begun yet? They have not begun yet. It is still saying will start soon. As soon as the match starts,
Our
we
chief
will-
guest is here.
Yes, our chief guest, Raj Pathak, is here. Raj was super instrumental the other day. You guys know I got to compete in my first Indian tournament. Raj made it possible.
So how was your experience this first time in India?
Ah.
Competing in
I love that. Grab the trophy. Here's the trophy. Check it out. India does good trophies. Look at this. I have to go all the way back here to show you. This is my COC trophy. I don't know what it says. I can't read Assamese. What does that say, Raj? In
It
English.
says this 46 Hatika Bihu committee, and they are organizing a Amarines tournament, and this is the champion of champion trophy.
The champion of champion trophy, my first ever COC in India. I had a great time. I got to face an 11-time national champ in the final, Debajit
Devon
Sharma,
Sharma,
and got the victory. So I was very, very happy. What else we got? Someone says, I think Leonidas hooks Brian and will destroy him on site. Yeah. That is the danger for Brian. Someone says they know Assamese. Kun FF31. Well,
Okay.
log by palagi se. Kun FF31. What did I just say for everyone in English? Nice to meet you or something like that?
Yeah, look for her, like you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm slowly learning the language. We're getting. I've got all the swear words were the first ones that I was taught, but I won't say them tonight. We'll keep it clean, but slowly learning Assam. It's good to see some people in here from Assam. Hope you guys enjoy the coverage tonight. The EVW Sports East vs West 23 live coverage is due to start any moment. Head to evwsports.com to grab your pay-per-view if you haven't already. What do we think about Dave Chafee against Ivan Matashenko? Someone has asked that. You got a favorite in that one, Raj?
I think that's a really win this time.
A lot of side
Because
pressure.
Ivan, he can go quickly to hook,
Mm.
but Dev can overpower him from that position.
Yeah.
I think he might get win 1 or 2
Yeah.
in the beginning, and after that, eventually he will lose the
So
good
Dave-
start.
Dave
and
Chafee-
they will stop him in the center, and
Yeah, because that's one thing. If Ivan Matashenko is known for anything, it is his wrist flexion. Very dominant hand,
yeah,
but the arm of Dave Chafee just keeps on
Yeah.
leaning on you, doesn't it?
arm and side first.
Does Ryan know how to speak Hindi? Not really. I have more Assamese than I do have Hindi.
Yes.
Hindi, I tried to forget the Hindi because I'm trying to learn just one language and it's difficult. Hello, Babu. And here is
He
Chetna.
cannot- He is a dull student. He cannot learn 2 languages at a time. So we have given him the responsibility of learning Assamese first. Once he master Assamese, we'll teach him Hindi also.
I just go with confidence. I just pretend that I know Assamese. I get up on stage and I just say a bunch of words and it doesn't really mean anything, but everyone claps and laughs. So,
Yeah, one of my friends also was watching, so
ah,
yeah,
nice.
big-
And they feel shy.
Yeah.
One of Pathok's friends
with
is.
me somewhere
Can you take Pathok?
for 15 minutes to 20 minutes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you grab me a couple of drinks, Bubble?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, sweet. All right, so
So I'll be
still,
right back.
yes, you'll be right back.
Yeah.
Raj will be joining us for the entire coverage tonight. I can't wait for this to unfold. But we are still waiting now. We must be moments away from this actually kicking off. Let's go through the matches one more time. I will go to Instagram and have a look at the full line up once again. We have Bourneman vs Nikanenko from Germany. Triabinski versus Zavadszili. Tabarzi versus Strangas. Bourneman versus Rebarkan. Vitaly versus thank you, Baba. Onyani versus Babayev. Amarines versus Mask. Takanaka versus Sahin. Morozov versus Muratov. Makarov versus Tarasitis. Samusha versus Telyatnik. Shafi versus Matashenko. Arkona versus Shaw. And Larratt versus Laletin as the main event. It's going to be epic. Ryan, I'm waiting from Assam. Good to see you. You look so good, bro. Thank you, Boston. May I? Or you need it? You probably need it, don't you?
No, I will take the old one.
Okay, thank you, Baba. Vegan Arm Wrestler says, I think you're talking about Omar Farouk from Turkey. Ustinov, yes, correct. Ustinov versus him will be a good match. He has stopped Makarov once for a few seconds. Very nice. Will Brian's weight be an advantage for him? That's an interesting question, though. Does weight matter in arm wrestling? Look, yes, it does. But at the end of the day, you must be able to transfer.
Will you be able to open the door for us?
Yeah. Of course. But once again, you must be able to transfer the weight that you have through your elbow. If your elbow can't deal with the force, then being heavy doesn't matter at all. It's definitely not about weight. Bone X22 asks, Ryan, are you from Assam? I am from Australia. I am Australian citizen, but I live in Guwahati, Assam. Yes, so I, in a sense, am from Assam. Chetna and I are, of course, engaged. We will be married as soon, and we will set up camp here in Guwahati, Assam. But guys, we must be close. The live still says starting ever so soon. evwsports.com, head there and grab your pay-per-view. Guys, please hit the like button. We have got 66 people in the chat at the moment. We've got 40 likes. If you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. Hit share, and the commentary will start very soon. As soon as we get the commentary, it is going to be a good night. We'll be kicking it off with Devon Bourneman, a good friend, younger brother of course, Richard Bourneman, good friend of mine. Just going to check what's going on out there in the YouTube world at the moment. We are going to see. Oh yeah, East vs West. Let's have a look what's going on with their live stream. They've got a prelim live stream going. That still says the live stream will be starting soon for them as well. I'm not sure which of the matches are going to be free for them, but we got a lot going on tonight. Cannot wait. And all those people that we're going to be on the prelim, the tournaments that they run. Let's talk about the tournaments that they run. One of the coolest things about East vs West is that they run a qualifying tournament prior to each main event card. And that gives arm wrestlers the opportunity to just kick the door down and get in to the main events. We're seeing Devon Bourneman tonight. Hey, we've got our first super chat. Thank you very much. Who's it from? Hang on one second. Let me just get this comment. I don't want to miss the super chat. From Iftika. Iftika, my good buddy Iftika. Iftika is from Nogia with a 20 rupee super chat. Thank you very much, Iftika. You are the man. With the first super chat of the night. Go to Iftika now. Iftika is a good buddy of mine. I call him the Thumb. He just is, I think he just won a tournament today as well. He's going to be competing in the States. Iftika, good on you, brother. Great result. Looking forward to seeing your results in the Assam State titles next weekend. But Iftika Khan, thank you very much, man. He's the man that, if you've seen me on Instagram, going for a ride on Royal Enfield Bullets, he's the man with the bikes. He's the man that's showing me around. Iftika Khan, thank you very much. Makes a mean cup of tea as well, does Iftika. So thank you very much. Being the first super chat of the night, Iftika, you are the man. I really appreciate it. Then we've got another comment saying having strong pronation is more good, or having side pressure more good. Pronation and side pressure. If you're if you use Devon Larratt as a case study, isn't it interesting? The man with the best pronation in the world, some people say he needs more side pressure in order to beat Levan. And it looks like we finally have some action going on with the live stream. Let me just double check my sound is working on that. But it looks like we have some movement. Give me just 2 seconds, guys.
Welcome to Cologne, Germany.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Neil Pickup's on the stage. And he is in fine form with a sparkling jacket. He is the MC for tonight. East vs West 23. It is underway. Head to evwsports.com right now. Yes, I will be doing full commentary all the way to the end. Vitaly 7038. So it is going to be a long night, but it will be a very enjoyable night. Do you think East vs West has improved since the new management took over? And if so, why? Yeah, look, for me, I think the sport is growing. They're doing a fantastic job of continuing the growth of the sport. EVW Sports, the premier league within the world of arm wrestling, without a doubt. I think they've done a great job continuing to grow as the baton was passed. I'm just all for arm wrestling, so I love it. They're doing a great job. I hope they continue to succeed. Will Levan be able to fight all the wrestlers at a single tournament? Oh, I don't think Levan could. I know Levan's dominant, but I don't think he's that dominant. Tabarzi v. Makarov. That one for me, I'm backing Tabarzi in great form. He's clinical these days. I think that he is going to be the man and get the world title off Artur Makarov. That one will, of course, feature later tonight. Right now on the stage, we've got all the referees. They are doing their thing, giving us the brief on what's going to be going on. Luke Pulsher is the head referee tonight. You can see Bill Collins up there amongst other referees. Hardest job in the event is the refereeing. So much on the line, so much always the pressure on these 4 gentlemen is huge, especially when you've got people like Devon Larratt on the table. But they will do a good job. They're all very experienced and they will be taking charge tonight. It sounds like there is 2 foul system tonight. They're going to, just talking about the referee's grip now, let's just have a listen to see what they're saying in respect to it.
The elbow stuff, when we're moving around, the elbow has to stay in the perimeter of the pad. It can't go off the sides, backs, front. And the little bitty elbow hops, we try to let those just float so that the athletes can compete. But if it's too big or they get too much position, that's when we're going to stop that. To pin your opponent, you need to take their wrist to their fingertips, either to the pad or below the level of the pad. If an athlete doesn't like a call that we make, not that that would ever happen.
I haven't felt the manifesto yet. I haven't gripped him. Bone X22 is asking, what number out of 10 would you give the Indian arm wrestling scene compared to other countries? I give them 10 out of 10 when it comes to the sheer number of arm wrestlers that they've got. I'll give them a 6 out of 10 for development of the elite level. I gripped just 2 days ago Debajit Sharma, who's an 11-time national champion in the final of the tournament. Felt pretty comfortable against him, but nevertheless, the level is good. There are some local arm wrestlers here. I can't say names, but there is one man coming out of India that is hugely strong that I cannot wait for you guys to see. But here we go, the first match. The videos are now being shown, the intro videos. Devon Bourneman. I want to have a quick listen to what he's got to say, and then we're going to join you for the first match commentary. Devon Bourneman up against the German Nikanenko.
Let's do this. You see this stuff?
Devon, don't be so confident.
Okay, now I'm so unwrestling. Because if you're putting like you pulled in the pot, I'm going to break you.
Devon, if you could pull as good as you talk, you will be a world champion by now.
I'm going to break you.
Devon Bourneman says he's going to break you. Nikanenko says if you're really as good as you are, you would be a world champion already. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The opening match of East vs West 23 is about to happen. Neil Pickup, the MC of the night, has stepped to the stage and is about to call out these two young men. Let's have a listen.
115 kilograms, and will be contested by two young, hungry up-and-comers in the game of iron arms. I'd like to introduce these men to you first, starting with this man. He hails from and is representing his home nation of South Africa, where he carries the weight of the nation on his shoulder and a massive name. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome now, making his way into the arena, Devon Bourneman.
And here comes Devon Bourneman making his way. He says he's carrying the nation of South Africa on his shoulders. Certainly is. As you said there, Devon Larratt, man, I still remember the practice you had with Rickard Lachlan and others, the one where you really put him on the map. Yeah, there was a special moment where Rickard Bourneman in Brisbane had a training session early on where he just shocked me. He was a brand new arm wrestler, and I said, oh my goodness, this guy is so strong, it's ridiculous. And he grew over the next 2 years in our Brisbane backyard training together, and he is now ranked 13 in the world overall. Anyway, this man, Devon Bourneman, is his younger brother, only 17 years of age, already 119 kilos. Devon Bourneman, can he follow the footsteps of his big brother and keep a clean sheet? He awaits at the table. Now let's hear the intro of the young man from Germany.
Local boy. Ladies and gentlemen, this man hails from and is proudly representing his home nation of Deutschland. Ladies and gentlemen, raise it up and rip off the roof for Nikanenko.
All right, Nikanenko from Germany making his way to the stage. Another junior in the arm wrestling world. Nikanenko, a solid-looking athlete, walking out with a very quiet and calm demeanor compared to that of Devon Bourneman, who had the flag over his back and seemed very excited. Nikanenko with the home ground advantage. Right here in Germany, he is going to have the crowd behind him wanting to spoil the night of the young South African Devon Bourneman. But here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. Both athletes on the stage in Germany. Nikanenko, Devon Bourneman, both 186 centimeters is the German versus 190 centimeters. 130 kilos the German, 120 kilos the South African. Forearms both 44 centimeters, biceps pretty similar as well. Ladies and gentlemen, round number one, here we go. The athletes are stepping to the table. Referees just getting minor details set. Round number one, here we go. They exchange left arm welcomes, and now right arm action. East versus 23. Here we go. Devon Bourneman looking to contain so far. Deep grip from Devon Bourneman, where it's a posted high knuckle grip from Nikanenko. Looks like Nikanenko is intending on doing the posting top roll, where Devon Bourneman considering holding on and controlling the match. Let's see if this one goes to the strap or not. Round one. Oh my goodness, it's been turned into the hook after Devon Bourneman contained the top roll. Nikanenko got turned in. Devon Bourneman started to celebrate a little early, and Nikanenko's come into the hook. Now we are stuck. Center table. Nikanenko going through offensive surges one after the other, but so far Devon Bourneman, he is standing up to the challenge and holding onto the hook. Red line effort from Devon Bourneman on to hold up each one of these surges from Nikanenko. And Nikanenko's wrist busts. Oh, the busted wrist from Nikanenko. And then Devon Bourneman takes the wrist, looks for the pin, but they award it as a strap. But my goodness me, what an opening round to that first match. Nikanenko went for the posting top roll. Devon Bourneman held on to it comfortably, turned him as he was about to go sideways. He was thinking that it was all already done, but Nikanenko jumped into the hook against the will of Devon Bourneman, and then from there an absolute war ensued. It turned out that the arm of Devon Bourneman was redlining most. You could see him working hard there, but Nikanenko's hand ended up gassing and he dumped for the flop slip, just getting away with it, what could have been considered a slip in a losing position, but the referees have called it as a strap. Now here we go. These guys are tied up in the strap now, good to go. Nikanenko, Devon Bourneman, round number one. Strapped up, good to go. Here we go. Once again, posting high from Nikanenko. Devon Bourneman looking with a deeper grip and more control. I like the position of Devon Bourneman. Here we go, and it's gone into the hook. Andrei Nikanenko driving with the hook. Devon Bourneman holding 1 inch away from defeat. He's opening up. Can he stay tight enough? Devon Bourneman survives. Second surge from Nikanenko. Gets the job done. Side pressure. Nikanenko 1-0 with side pressure hooking. Interesting match because Nikanenko set up for the top roll, but it was unable to get set. And then he realizes that he can go into the hook with Devon Bourneman. Devon Bourneman making the mistakes there of setting for a top roll and ending up being turned into a hook. Devon Bourneman needs to know that the hook's coming and he's got to prepare for the hook straight away. He's got to commit his shoulder forward straight away. He'll be in a much better position if he can do so, but right now he got stuck being open. Devon Bourneman 0-1. I'm going to see if I can send a message to Rickard Bourneman. Tell Devon to stay tight. Stay tight, damn it. Stay tight. Sending Rickard a message. Gotta do this one. This is a buddy of mine. I gotta send the message.
He still performs very exceptionally. Right now, it's time for him to turn this around.
Chetna doesn't have Rickard's number. Anyway, round number 2, I'm just going to have to let Devon deal with this one himself. But round number 2, we are about to get it underway. Here we go, 1-0 to Andrei Nikanenko from Germany. He is leading so far. Rickard Bourneman. Deep grip now from Andrei as well. High knuckles, but much deeper grip. He's happy to go into the hook. A knuckles high position as well from Devon, but he can setting for a big top roll attack. You can see it. He's going to attack the hand. I'm expecting this one to go to straps. Referee's almost with them set, just getting them square now. Here we go, moments away from the go. And you can see one warning there being awarded to Andrei Nikanenko for early movement in the ready go. Can Devon hook Vitaly? Just seeing that question. I think it's possible, but back to this one. Andrei Nikanenko leading 1-0 over Devon Bourneman. Devon Bourneman now on the big stage for his first ever super match. He's feeling the pressure, but you can see the nerves are being dusted off now, and he's starting to settle. Nikanenko, Devon Bourneman, both men breathing heavy. This is a junior battle here, both under the age of 18, 17 years of age. WAF world champion from Andrei Nikanenko, and of course, Bourneman pedigree Devon, the younger brother of Rickard Bourneman, 17 years old at 119 kilos. Big hype around this man. The Drew 24, good to see you in the chat, man. Thank you very much for stopping by. We're going to be commentating here tonight. Hope everybody is doing well in your part of the world. Devon Bourneman, here we go, round number 2. Andrei Nikanenko. Referees looking particularly at Devon, saying do not carve up the knuckle. Moments away from the go, here it is. And this time it's off to the strap, but elbow foul on Nikanenko. They will go again. That'll be good for Devon Bourneman. He's got a little bit now of breathing space. They won't go to straps. They will restart that match with the elbow foul happening from Nikanenko before the slip. Okay, Andrei, we know that his arm looked good, but his hand looks questionable. Devon Bourneman now has changed to a low hand top roll to really attack the focus, to put the focus in to the hand of the German junior WAF world champion. Andrei Nikanenko, Devon Bourneman, opening round of East vs West, number 23. Here we go, referees got them set. They are out of straps once again. Devon Bourneman, low hand top roll set up. There it is again. This time, no elbow foul, and they are off the straps. Nikanenko asking for some chalk, wants to go and grab that. There's one thing, if we have to talk about the athletes here, these are big guys for juniors. I tell you what, Nikanenko is weighing 130 kilos, Devon Bourneman 120.
Yeah, I would think the opposite. If I get the bottle, then I'll try to put that.
All right, the referee's getting the straps set now. Let's see what happens here. Round number 1, the hook was forced by Andrei Nikanenko, and he was able to get it after about 10-15 seconds of surging, get through Devon Bourneman. But Devon Bourneman, we can see, has changed strategies for round number 2. Much like his brother, he's got a press, he's got a hook, and he's got a low hand top roll. He has changed to the low hand top roll. We'll see that he's going to be hunting the hand of Andrei Nikanenko in this round number 2. Low hand setup from Bourneman, hook setup from Andrei Nikanenko. Referee's grip, closing the hands now. Nikanenko asking to make sure that the knuckles are not covered. Here we go, round number 2, and there's the start. Nikanenko looking to set the hook, but so far they are locked at center. Devon Bourneman getting the side pressure. The hand hasn't gone yet on Nikanenko, but so close to the pins there. But Devon Bourneman gets called for an elbow foul during some of those surges. Devon Bourneman was adding side pressure and was oh so close to pinning the giant Andrei Nikanenko. But the elbow foul called moments before it. Impressive stuff from Nikanenko that he never lost his hand. The pronation stayed intact from Devon Bourneman. And as the side pressure came in, he was moving the German a long way, but no pin quite achieved. So they will start again now, 1 foul apiece for these guys as they move into round number 2, once again going into the strap. Imposter at the moment, Andrei Nikanenko is up 1-0 against Devon Bourneman, but round number 2, it is anyone's game. Somebody get this guy on East First West. Ray is more suited to gold commentary. Thank you very much. Alex Matcham, always happy for you guys to put in a good word for me. You hit the like button, hit the share button. That's the best way you can vote for me to get back on that East First West stage for commentary if you want me there. But here we go, round number 2. We are once again getting tied up in the straps again. Andrei Nikanenko looking the calmer of the two. Devon Bourneman sweating a lot. You can see the shine on his neck and his forehead. He wants to get on the board. Nikanenko, he is much more calm, the bigger man, but breathing well. Devon Bourneman, hungry for this low hand top roll, wants to bust open the wrist of Andrei Nikanenko, who is looking to set the hook and turn the South African in. Referee's grip, the hands are closed. Here we go, there's the start. Good hook start from Andrei Nikanenko, but the hand in the pronation is holding up Devon Bourneman, now adds a side pressure, and he is driven right across, about 1 inch from the pin. The hook is just holding. Can't quite set the full hook, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like, let's wait for the official call. Referee's yet to put their arm. Will it be a elbow foul or will it be a pin? Let's see it. Waiting for it. 1-1. There it is. The win is awarded to Devon Bourneman. We are locked up, and this match is anybody's. Ladies and gentlemen, if we look at the fatigue balance between these two, the German man, the South African man, goodness me, this is on a knife edge. Right now, let me describe the battle for you. Nikanenko is able to force halfway a hook. He can't get Devon Bourneman to supinate, but he is not losing his wrist. Nikanenko is holding strong. Devon Bourneman gets into that high hook position. He can't take the wrist of Nikanenko, but he sits and absorbs Nikanenko's original surges, then once the surges back off, Devon Bourneman goes on his own attack, and with that high hook pronated side pressure in that round, was able to get the pin on about his 2nd or 3rd surge, and it was only by margin. It wasn't a definite pin. It was just a gradual one. Who is Raj? Raj is one of my friends. He's going to be joining us later tonight. Him and my fiancée Chetna, they will be here with me shortly. I will be doing the commentary for tonight, and then between matches, we are going to chat with everybody, Raj and Chetna included, and see what they are thinking of the matches. Of course, chatting with you guys as well. Round number 3, not far away, guys, and I want to let you all know that all super chats tonight will be answered, and we will be crossing live to John Brzenk throughout the night. So if you have super chat questions for John, please do let us know. And the GOAT himself, we'll be doing some video calls with him throughout the night to see how he is going and see what he thinks of the event so far. But Andrei Nikanenko, Devon Bourneman back to the action. They are currently 1 apiece. Very impressive opening match to East vs West 23. We got a Nikanenko, a WAF junior world champion, up against Devon Bourneman, the prodigy family, the Bourneman brothers. Do they have what it takes to conquer the world? We're finding out right now. Devon Bourneman at age 17, he's in his 1st year of arm wrestling, and he's already here taking on a WAF world champion. That gives you an idea of the caliber of the Bourneman brothers. But back to the details. It is 1-1, and these guys have elected to go straight to straps this time. The buckle is on the hand of the man from South Africa, Devon Bourneman. Once again, looking for the low hand top roll. And Nikanenko, same grip, that low grip, big palm has Nikanenko. He's going to want to force the hook. He's going to try to contain the pronator of Devon Bourneman. Devon Bourneman, referee's grip here, high knuckle position from Andrei. Oh, this time the hook looks like it's been set much deeper. Devon Bourneman holding strong though. the center table. Devon now starting to talk to Andrei Nikanenko. He is talking and still smiling. Nikanenko cannot move him. Devon Bourneman starts to go on a little bit of an offense, gets some value, but still can't get a pin yet. Brings the shoulder forward now. Starts to add the side pressure, but hang on a second. Elbow foul on Devon. Devon himself, he's being his own worst enemy in some respects right now. Round 1 and round 2, Devon Bourneman had moments where the smile comes on his face. He feels like the match is his, but then he goes to make the offensive surges and has fouled. So, Nikanenko, 1-1 now with foul on Devon Bourneman. But most importantly, we saw then Andrei Nikanenko was able to force the hook against the will of Devon Bourneman, who was looking to do the low hand top roll. But when Devon Bourneman came into the hook, he was solid. Center table was his. Nikanenko did not move Devon Bourneman off center, and that's when Devon began to smile. Devon Bourneman started to celebrate. Look in his eye, talking to his brother in the corner. Nikanenko stayed quiet. Devon Bourneman then went on the offense and found himself a foul as he went to try to pin the giant German. Must be careful now. Thin ice for Devon Bourneman, the man from South Africa. But the fatigue battle, it looks good if you are a fan of the Bourneman brothers. All right, here we go. Round number 3, the start. Once again, 1-1. Warning on Bourneman for going early. He's not happy because he could feel that Nikanenko was going early also. All right, here we go. They're starting again. Bourneman must be careful here. Nikanenko, 1 apiece. Into the hook it goes again. Nikanenko trying to drive sideways. That dragging top roll defense from Bourneman is holding strong at the moment. Nikanenko can't move him from center. Here comes the high hook pronated side pressure from Devon Bourneman. Looks good, but no pin yet. Devon Bourneman considering how to surge and pin them, but the hook defense from Nikanenko is good. Nikanenko in a great position defensively, but no one yet able to get it. Here we go. The shoulder comes forward. Devon Bourneman steps up, puts his shoulder forward, and presses for the pin. Looks like a victory, but the referee's yet to award it. What do we got? Luke Polcher, the head referee, about to award it. Yes, Devon Bourneman leading this match 2-1 after absorbing all of the offense of Nikanenko with a dragging top roll. It was Devon Bourneman who eventually brings his own shoulder forward and presses the giant German to the pad convincingly with a 2-surge press. Very nice arm wrestling from Devon Bourneman as the fuel looks to be running out of Andrei Nikanenko, who took the opening round. Very interesting matches. Guys, please hit the like and share button for me. We want to get thousands of people in here tonight when the East versus West preliminary coverage stops. They're all going to come pouring somewhere. Make it here that they come to. Hit that like button for me. Tell them everybody get over to the Ryan and Chetna YouTube channel. As round number 4 starts, we're going to be crossing to John Brzenk later tonight. So do send your super chats through. Any super chat questions for John, I will ask them to him. So please do send them through. Keep them short and punchy because John will be busy. That's for sure. John will be featuring throughout the night, of course, in commentary, amongst other things, I have no doubt. But yes, 2-1, Devon Bourneman over Andrei Nikanenko at the moment. Very impressive start to this East vs West 23 card. 2 absolute elite level juniors within the world. Nikanenko, of course, the WAF champion. Devon Bourneman making his debut in his first year of arm wrestling. He is the younger brother of the phenomenal Rickard Bourneman, who will be featuring later on tonight's card, East vs 23. But if you talk to Rickard, he says Devon is stronger than he was at that age. Devon will be bigger. Devon will be better. Bourneman brother genes are massive. I know the Bourneman brother father. He weighs in at 160 kilos. Devon's grandfather topped the scales at 200 kilos in his day. So the Bourneman brothers are specimens when it comes to athletes, and we're seeing that. This young 17-year-old Devon Bourneman right now putting it to a WAF World Champion straight away in his East vs West 23 debut. Impressive stuff. Here we go, Devon Bourneman, round number 4, looking for the win. And side pressure straight off the bat. This time it's enough. The gas tank is running out of Andrei. And Devon Bourneman with a pronated high hook attack, transitioning to a press for the win. taking the victory 3-1 in this opening match up of East vs 23. Fantastic opener. Devon Bourneman gets the hug there from his big brother Ricard. One thing that I love about these guys is the passion that they have, not just for arm wrestling, but for humanity. I have never met a family, I've never met two brothers who love each other more dearly than the Bourneman brothers. Their father, their mother, they are phenomenal people. They are the most loving people, and they have no shame to be open about their emotions too. They're very open. You watch, if Devon gets to speak now, he will give you an example of exactly that. I'll turn the sound up so you can hear the post-match interviews. But Devon Bourneman taking the victory 3-1 now. The Bourneman brothers are crazy, absolutely. Alzium 1803. Like I said, I got to be the privilege to meet Ricard Bourneman in his first year of arm wrestling. And I'd never gripped a man with stronger raw strength than Ricard. They are different. I truly believe the Bourneman brothers will be the next generation. I think if anyone's going to grow up and beat Levon, it's going to be a Bourneman brother. Like I said, the Bourneman brothers' grandfather topped the scales at 200 kilos in his days. Their father is 160. Ricard Bourneman currently 140. Devon Bourneman 120. They're on the way.
I am here with a very, very excited young man from South Africa, Devon Bourneman, your champ tonight, ladies and gents. Devon, you made your debut in the United States of America only a few months ago, and you told us how excited you were to get back to the East versus West stage. Well, mission accomplished. You did it, and you had the opportunity to open one of the best cards we've ever had. How did that feel?
Man, first of all, thank you so much, Germany crowd. You guys are amazing. First of all, I want to thank East versus West Arm Wrestling for giving me yet again another opportunity. And for all the people that doubted me, you had your reasons. But I've proved myself this time. And what a card it's today. To hear this crowd win the first match, I'm not a name even. Imagine how this crowd is going to sound when Devon goes against Vitaly.
We talked about it the other day, mate. A lot of people were concerned about how the pressure would affect you going into this thing, and as your career progresses, yourself and Andre, both young guys, but you seem to be really enjoying your day. No pressure there.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I know the board said I'm 22, but I'm only 17, guys. But here's another match coming. Ricard Bourneman versus Rebarkan. That's going to be a big match.
And Devon, we wanted to get this thing off with a banger. That was a great match. Who do you want next in East versus West?
Neil, I really have no idea. I had Orton in mind, but I don't think he's strong enough for me. but we'll let East versus West decide that, and I love it to pull here again.
Ladies and gentlemen, raise it up and show your love for Devon!
There we go, Devon Bourneman with Neil pick up the post-match interview. Very happy young man he is as he exits the stage there. He talks about looking forward to his big brother's match later tonight. Have I measured my arms? Yes, I have measured my arms many times. My bicep unpumped, that's about 18 and a half unpumped. This one, like that, I think we're about 16, like that. Wrist is 8.75 inches. Not that you can pump a wrist, but unpumped 8.75. Pumped maybe 8.9 or something like that. Pushing 9 inches.
Second of our matches tonight on the prelim section. We drop down the weight division. 2 hands of lightweight, 77 kilograms.
All right, lightweight prelim match coming up now. 8.75 inch wrist is a crazy wrist. Yep. My father has even bigger wrists. When we talk about genetics in the sport, my father, let me see if I can find a picture to show you. All right, second match. Just gonna try to find a picture here. Oh, my old man. As Alexei Zavadszili of Georgia makes his way to the stage now, for the second match up of the night. Wayne. All right, let's see if I can find this picture. No, I can't find it on Tartu's phone. That's all good. But anyway, he has a much bigger wrist than me, so he's like 9.5-inch wrist, my dad. He's 72 years old now. But here we go, the second match of the night about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. This one we've got Zavadszili up against, again, a German, Brzenk. So Artem Samson, they're calling him on the screen. That's a much easier name to pronounce. Artem Samson making his way to the stage at the moment for his debut up against Zavadszili of Georgia. I did get to see Zavadszili compete in Georgia directly, and he is an outstanding athlete, so I cannot wait to see what he produces tonight. Lightweights often go back and forth in an absolute vicious manner. Yeah, man, my wrist does keep growing. That's one thing about the sport, is it does keep growing. The wrists of these two guys here are 7.7 inches and 7.5 inches. Alexei Zavadszili and Artem Samson. Here we go, round number one. They step to the table. Zavadszili, I imagine, is the favorite going into this one. Artem Samson with the home ground advantage, though. Both guys setting with a high pressure. Zavadszili high knuckles but leaning forward, where Artem Samson high knuckles but leaning back. So it looks like we're going to see more of a top roll from Artem Samson, and Alexei Zavadszili may go straight side, look to hold on here. Let's see how this one goes. High knuckles position, Zavadszili looks good. Artem Samson with slightly lower, deeper grip. Ref's grip, first round, here we go. Wrists are being straightened. Very close to a start. This is a free grip, sorry, not a ref's grip, free grip at the moment. Very close to the start. Both athletes look poised, ready to explode. Just waiting for some minor details. Referees wanting more of a straightened wrist from Zavadszili. Look straight to me, just say go. They're going to send it to refs, I feel. There is the flop slip. Alexei Zavadszili flopping underneath the top roll of Artem Samson, who roars to the crowd after that first slip. He liked what he felt there. You can see David Samusha in the corner, and also Onyani in the corner there of the man Zavadszili from Georgia. They will be a little nervous after seeing that. There was good hand control from the German Artem Samson in that first opening exchange. Yeah, your wrist looks ridiculous in recent videos. Thank you very much, Exceed number one. Yeah, slowly turning into my father. So if I end up with a 9.5-inch wrist, I'll be very, very happy. But yeah, 8.5, 8.75. That one. And so now they are going into the straps. Guys, if you haven't hit the like already for me on this one, please do hit the like button, hit the share button. Let everybody know that once these prelim matches are done, this is the place to be. The best commentary is going to happen right here. We're going to have John Brzenk live as well. Any super chats you guys send through for John, I will keep them in waiting and ask him when we cross to him later on throughout the night. But right now, the first round of this second match, East vs 23. He's going into the straps. Referees, someone wasn't happy with the strap position there because they're setting it up once again. They take the strap off and start to reapply. How many people can top roll Mazahir at the world level in the 70 to 80 kilo group? Can Omar do that? Yeah, I would, from what I felt, I would say Omar would be able to top roll Mazahir. It's been a while since I've pulled Mazahir, so I pulled him in 2023 in November. Obviously things have changed since then. I haven't gripped him since then, but Mazahir Saidu, he's only weighing 100 kilos these days. My opinion is there's somebody else in India. Somebody else in India who's going to take the COC this year. I don't think Mazahir is the number one anymore. That's all I'll say. But right now, we are ready to go. Round number one, Alexei Zavadszili, Artem Samson, best of 5. First round, here we go. Good top roll from the German, and it's a dead wrist defense from Alexei from Georgia. Interesting stuff. Surging now, Artem Samson with enough hand control, but the shoulder commitment from Alexei Zavadszili is solid, and that supination is creeping through. Zavadszili waiting for an opportunity for side pressure and finding it in one of the rests that Artem Samson did between his top roll surges. Alexei Zavadszili just suddenly turns on the side pressure from this nice tight position, wrist back position, kept his pronation high through his thumb, and just drove for the pin pad at the right time. Beautiful execution of Zavadszili of a dead wrist defense, never getting outside his shoulder, always staying perfectly poised for a surge and waiting very precisely for a gap in the chain of Artem Samson, who I don't think saw it coming. Artem Samson was shocked there by the way that match suddenly ended. Very impressive opening round there from Alexei Zavadszili, who now leads 1-0. But there is definitely something there for Artem Samson to work with. His hand looks dangerous, his top roll looks good. He's just got to find a way to bleed the shoulder of Alexei Zavadszili without gassing himself out. Artem Samson, still well and truly in this match, still looks poised, not worried, gets offered the strap straight away. He says, no, thank you. I want to put some more work into Alexei Zavadszili's hand. Yes, Polish Hulk says, Devon won the match. I got a comment there from Drew24. Drew, if you still can, brother, pin that comment for me so everybody knows where to grab the pay-per-view. Good start now, Artem Samson. Full hand control again, but Zavadszili flops through the center. He does not give up easily. The Drew 24, there we go. I managed. Hang on, I pinned the wrong thing. I pinned the Polish Hulk. Okay, pinned it from the Drew 24. Thank you, Drew 24. Head to evwsports.com to grab merch and pay-per-view. It's Ryan, you stronger than Schoolboy right now. Who knows? Maybe. I'd love a rematch. Yeah. Thank you, Drew 24. One of the most helpful men in the world of arm wrestling. Always there in everybody's live streams helping manage things. Right now we're back. Round number 2. Alexei Zavadszili is leading. Artem Samson, though, looking dangerous and taking the hand of risk continuously. Round number 2 about to get underway. Here we go. Low hand top roll from Artem. That's what he's setting for. Zavadszili, you can see he's ready to let the wrist go straight away. He just wants to get his shoulder behind, jam it all up. And there's exactly that. The wrist goes back on Zavadszili, jams into his defense. Now, Artem Samson goes to work looking for a way, but cannot get Zavadszili out of his shoulder. Artem Samson needs to be careful not to relax too far because we know the side pressure can come suddenly from Zavadszili, who is sitting waiting patiently at the moment. Artem Samson creeping his own shoulder, trying to get a little more behind. A little surge there from Alexei. Testing, can't get through yet. Zavadszili now, though, once again, just maintains so much static pressure that Artem Samson doesn't know what to do. Artem Samson gets all this pronation, but he cannot get Zavadszili past the centermoid. He can't get any downward drag. I'd love to see some Kudal Pakadia, as I call it here in Assam, some drag and twist. But he can't quite get his shoulder far enough. And Zavadszili just waits and waits and waits, feels the gas tank get low on Artem Samson, and then just drives sideways with a nice tight wrist back thumb pronation, getting the pin. 2-0, Zavadszili looking very impressive. A formula seems to be working. Polish Hulk says, I think you can beat him on the right hand. I would love it. Drew says, you won't beat Schoolboy on the left, though. He's super strong there. Yes, I don't think I would even want to dare touch his left hand. But on the right, I am definitely feeling good. My morning wake up weight right now is 108.5. So I can make the 105 class. I can go up and get even heavier and be around the 115. Wherever they want me, I could be. But Schoolboy is someone who weighing in around 135 or something like that. So the match we have right now, who's fighting right now is us, Renzo. We've got Alexei Zavadszili 2-0 up against Artem Samson from Germany. In the second match of East versus West 23. And currently Alexei Zavadszili, your leader 2-0, looking good. Hard to see him losing this third round, but here we go. All strapped up, good to go. Zavadszili is going to come hard sideways with supination, I think. Artem Samson has been taking hand control, but not able to get any purchase in the side pressure department. Zavadszili's shoulder has not yet to be busted open. There's the start. Once again, same formula. We've seen hand control goes to Adam Samson, but shoulder position and blocking goes straight to Zavadszili, who starts to set in his position and wait. Takanaka, not Adam Samson, looking for ways to now defend. He's trying to let Alexei attack and hope for something, but there it is. Alexei Zavadszili finds the way through. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the man from Georgia, Alexei Zavadszili, with a 3-0 win. A dominant win, but not bad from Adam Samson. Good, gallant effort there. Very, very impressive. When am I competing next? Any future plans? I like the comment there from Dengen Tarrant. Never doubt a Shvili. That's a good policy. If there's a Shvili on the other side of the table, you're probably in for a tough night. But very impressive stuff there as well from Artem. Very impressive hand control. But Zavadszili simply too good for this one tonight. So back to Exceed One's question. When are you competing next? Any future plans? I am ready to compete at the drop of a hat. Right now, my focus for the last 3 months, I've been training very hard in table time. I've got an excellent training partner here who I, for my own reasons, can't say the name of yet, but who is going to, I believe this man is going to be the number one in India this year. I believe he already is the number one in India. I've had amazing table time with this gentleman. And I can't say his name because he will be revealed very, very soon. I'm going to be hitting, as I said, Drew 24, some PRs. I have, whilst I'm training, waiting for a phone call, I have the world record strict curl for my weight is something that I'm hunting. And I'm about 4 kilos away from it at the moment. My PR, my current PR is 94 kilos. I've done 95, but my hips came a little off the wall. Let's have a listen to the post-match interview with Neil Pickup and Alexei Zavadszili.
Many people, when they spoke about this match, believed that that is how the shape of the match would look. He may be able to take your hand and wrist, but could he move the arm? How concerned were you when your hand and wrist were broken back? Did you know at that point, once the match stopped, that you were going to win?
მოგესალმებით ყველას. პირველ რიგში მინდა მადლობა მოუხადო ბატონ რობერტს, სტიჟანას, ანას, ჩვენთვის აქ მოწვევისთვის და მონაწილეობისთვის, რომ მომცეს უფლება. კიდევ მინდა მადლობა მოუხადო არტიომს, რადგან ფიზიკური კონკურენცია გამიწია. მოველოდებოდი, რომ ჩემი მაჯა მოწყდებოდა, მაგრამ ვიცოდი, რომ შემეძლო იბრძოლა. მოახერხე და მოიპოვე გამარჯვება.
First of all, thank you everyone here. I want to appreciate and say thank you to Robert and Snezhana, everyone and this league for giving me this opportunity to come here and fight and give my best. To my opponent, Artem, he was a worthy opponent, he was great, so thank you very much Artem as well. This was how I expected. I thought that the wrist would go, but I knew I could win from there and I could do my best to win.
Now, Alexei, tonight we will see the World Championship title contested in this weight division. You make your bow tonight, your debut, but who would you like to face next on your climb towards the title?
სიმართლე რო თქვა, მე მინდა 70 კილოში მონაწილეობა. თუ უწევენ უფლებას 70 კილოში დანი უსტინოვთან გადავწევ ხელს.
If I'm honest, I would like to go down to 70 kilograms. So if they give me this opportunity, I would love to show myself there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, round of applause for Alexei!
There you go, Alexei Zavadszili declaring that he'd love to go down to the 70 kilos category and take on people like Ustinov. But very impressive win there tonight. His debut on the East vs West stage. We have got the third match, the third and final prelim match. It's a good one. It's Zurab Tabarzi, a man that I've faced before, up against the prodigy, let's just call him, the young guy out of Israel, who is, as Devon put him, Devon said he's a future world champion. We're talking about, I don't know how to pronounce the name, Strangas. Don't know what his nickname is yet, but rank 6 up against rank 8 when we're talking left arm middleweight division here. So here we go. These guys are about to make their way to the stage. Let's have a listen to their introductions.
Go with the headliner of the prelim section of tonight's card. And what an unbelievable match this one promises to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to welcome firstly, making his way into the arena, this young rising star, hailing from and proudly representing his home nation of Israel. He is a national champion and signature arm wrestler of his nation. And he returns tonight to the East versus West stage with massive aspirations to climb forward. Ladies and gentlemen, raise it up and welcome Strangas!
Mayan, here he comes. The man from Israel will make his second match on the East vs West card. Awesome match. People in the chat saying Bogdan is too much for me. My goodness me, I tell you, I will beat Bogdan any day of the week. I have the keys to that man's hand and wrist. Trust me. If they dare give me a match with Bogdan, I will ruin his entire climb. It'll be over in an instant. Only thing is, I will only meet him at 105. He wants to meet at 95. He wants me to come down to 95 because he knows that at 105 it's going to be a bad day for him. He wants me to struggle. He wants me to struggle to get the weight. But I will take Bogdan's wrist over and over and over again. I know the path. I have the keys. I haven't forgotten. Trust me. Give me Bogdan Fluka. I'll ruin his entire climb.
Of Israel waits at the table for the introduction of this rock.
All right, second man about to be announced in Zurab Tabarzi. Here we go.
In some of the most entertaining and hard-fought matches that EBW has ever seen, and makes his way to the table tonight representing and hailing from the great arm wrestling nation of Georgia, where he is a national champion. He is also a multiple European and world arm wrestling champion. Ladies and gentlemen, raise it up and welcome Zurab Tabarzi!
And here comes Zurab Tabarzi, man from Georgia. As I said, a man that I have faced before. I understand what it's like to grip him. He is a powerhouse of inside game. Short, stocky, enormous biceps, a lot of power. But Mayan, someone who has explosivity, side pressure, pronation, the full complement of arm wrestling talents, is the man from Israel. But Georgia, if we know anything about Georgia, we know that they have a system of arm wrestling that consistently produces results. As we saw in the last match, Alexei Zavadszili getting the win. Mayan Strangas up against Zurab Tabarzi here. 35 years old is Zurab up against the young man, 23. The bicep comparison, 49 centimeters, 19.3 inches on Zurab versus a 17.5 inch bicep of Mayan. You can see the power in Zurab as they step to the stage, but do not underestimate Mayan. We did last time and he put on a display. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, round number one, a big roar from Mayan as he takes the grip now. Already he's testing the pronation ability, trying to take the hand in the initial contact. The eyes of Mayan are coming alive. Zurab Tabarzi, on the other hand, just focused control, not getting any eye contact with the man from Israel. But Mayan is bringing strong energy as Luke Fulsha, the head referee, calls this one to go to a referee's grip. Here we go. Round number one, Mayan. Hello. We are up to the third and final prelim match. And then we're on the main card. But here we go. Mayan Strangas up against Zurab Tabarzi, round number one. Referee's grip, here we go. Mayan looking hungry, Zurab looking focused, round one. Referees giving a warning to Zurab Tabarzi for going early, for carving in before the go. Here we go. Mayan Strangas, Zurab Tabarzi, round number one, about to explode. And it's a flop slip straight away. Zurab Tabarzi, Mayan slaps the table in Mat Mas style. Vegan arm wrestler says the way Bogdan beats Paul Lynn was about to beat Niga, he's definitely improved. He was struggling with everyone and he told me that having some issues which he knew recently. Yes, there's no doubt he's improved. When I faced him, he would not have been able to do that, but so what? I've improved. Here we go. Mayan Strangas, Zurab Tabarzi being tied up in the strip. Hello, Marvel. I am feeling hot.
Zurab.
Oh, Bubble, you're standing right in front of me.
Sorry.
Zurab Tabarzi from Georgia on the left of screen at the moment. Mayan Strangas from Israel.
You mentioned that Mayan is national champion of Israel. He's not only champion his class, he's also the champ of the overall ranking.
All right, here we go. Round one in the straps. Mayan gritting his teeth, but once again, looks like a referee's not happy. They're going to start again. The back pressure from Mayan was creeping in. The supination from Zurab was also creeping in. Too much movement from the referees before we go. They just mutually restarted again. Once again, Zurab trying to supinate in. And there is a flash pin from Mayan against Zurab. Just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayan is a dangerous man.
Zurab lost?
Oh, first round, yeah.
Where is he?
Zurab Tabarzi from
Where is Mayan?
Mayan is from Israel. He made his debut.
Israel?
Yeah.
Woo.
Mayan with a flash pin on Zurab Tabarzi. Not only did he flash pin, he took control of that match. He flattened out the wrist and even took the wrist of Zurab towards the end. Zurab unable to get any purchase at all. Yeah, Israel with Mayan bringing out an absolute weapon of an arm wrestler.
Very scary. You can see throughout, he wasn't able to get him turned down all the time. No angle was lost. Sometimes you flash it's like, oh, I got sucked in a little bit, but that one, Mayan had everything he could ask for.
All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. But very impressive start from Mayan there. Ryan's wrist is too big for Bogdan. Yeah, that's something that I agree. The thick wrist that I've got, I'm not lying when I say it is just, I have the keys to the wrist of Bogdan's locker. I won't give them back. Mayan Strangas 1-0 over Zurab Tabarzi in this opening round. Match number 3, East vs West 23. Round number 2 underway now. They're going into the strap. Mayan happy to let Zurab Tabarzi have the strap. But Mayan, goodness me, yet to even be slowed. We saw him in his debut annihilating his last opponent. Now he looks to be off to a fantastic start against Zurab Tabarzi. Zurab focused and looking for some detail. The referee's grip Mayan on the right of screen. Watch for the explosive top roll. Nice deep grip top roll. Zurab Tabarzi's gripped higher this time than last round, trying to get the brakes on. You can see Zurab, he's moving early, he's committing his shoulder. He was going to let his wrist go and try to get into a flop wrist defense there. Mayan with a smile on his face, like what he felt. Look for the explosive pin from Mayan again. I think it's on. Here we go. Referee straightening them out, moments away from the go. And early start again from Zurab, gets awarded the foul. Yeah, Patrick, come sit down, brother. So I will commentate each of the matches, then between the rounds, we'll have a chat about what we've just seen. Raj is back. Good to see you, Raj. Chetna's going to come in any moment as well once she is settled in. There's the start, and I missed it because I put a Coke bottle in front of the projector. But it looked to me like another decisive victory from Mayan Strangas. This man is on a tear. His career is looking good at the moment. He has turned up at East vs West, 2 matches, and he's been flash spinning everyone. We thought that the step up to Zurab Tabarzi would cause a problem, would cause at least a battle or a war, but Mayan Strangas has just flash spin Zurab Tabarzi once again, 2-0. East vs West 23 here in Germany, not disappointing at all. Bubble, by the way, Devon Bourneman won 3-1 against Junior WAF Super Heavyweight World Champion. Yeah, and Devon's in his first year of arm wrestling. The Bourneman brothers are different. They're weirdos. Let me move this a little further away to get everybody in. Alright, that's a bit better room. Okay, round number 3, Mayan just one pin away. You can see the look in his eye. He's looking dead at the face of Zurab Tabarzi, who won't dare to look up. Zurab looking down at the hands, looking for details, but Mayan staring directly at Zurab. He says You can tell the body language. He's there to kill his opponent. No mucking around. Mayan wants to make a statement. I have no doubt. Here we go. Round number 3. Can he do it? Deep grip from Zurab's trying to creep supination, but the deep grip top roll, yeah. Deep grip top roll is beautiful. This time Mayan wants to hold and show, but Zurab has got the hook. This might backfire. Zurab on the attack, and ladies and gentlemen, this is a match all of a sudden. Guess what? Mayan Strangas has just learned a lesson, a very important lesson. Do not showboat with your opponent. He tried to just stonewall Zurab Tabarzi. He thought, I'll just hold him. I'll look at his eyes and hold him. And as he attempted to do that, Zurab Tabarzi engaged side pressure, engaged supination, and simply dragged Mayan down in a hook. And Mayan, oh my goodness, will this backfire? Right.
So now it will get more interesting.
Now we have like fatigue in Mayan, because he getting stretched open and open up takes away your ability to hit, doesn't it?
Yeah. He took it too easy.
He literally might lose this match now. Mayan might lose this match because he's fatigued now.
He should have, that's his first match, he should have just pinned. Not just hold and see.
Oh, this is interesting. Zurab, the far more experienced athlete of the two, he will know now that the match is on. He has been given an opportunity and he has taken it and said, watch out, young man, you think that you can let me into a hook? Think again. Zurab Tabarzi, as soon as he got inside with his wrist in control, he then started to drive. People in the chat saying, yeah, I don't know why he let him in. Zurab has insane endurance. We know that. We've seen him beat Ron Barth in a massive long war. Zurab Tabarzi. But now, if anything, watch for Mayan's speed. Mayan will know very clearly that he must flash pin Zurab Tabarzi. He does not want this match to stop and for Zurab to have his hand. Can Mayan get it done, or has he run out of fuel and Zurab is about to take over? This is the pivotal round right here. Suddenly the confidence levels have changed. Mayan no longer staring in the eyes of Zurab. He's looking for detail. Here we go. Early start from Zurab. The referees are going to say simultaneous. Here we go. What way is it going to go? Zurab Tabarzi, Mayan Strangas. Round number 4. There's the attempted flash, but Zurab has stopped it. The wrist is flat, however, so this is match. Side pressure now from Mayan, but it's getting stopped. And look at that, the wrist goes back from Zurab, but he drags with like a Todd Hutchins style side pressure. Mayan now in the final defensive stage. He is in the top left corner of the pad, holding onto a top roll, but there looks like an elbow foul on Zurab Tabarzi. Oh, this match is on a knife edge right now. Mayan Strangas with fantastic hand control from the start, but Zurab Tabarzi, flat wrist defense, gets the bicep involved, holds off the attack, and then big counter attack, almost getting the pin before elbow fouling. Gut feel, Batok, who takes this round?
I think Zurab.
Zurab after that, yeah, the man with experience.
With the strap.
The biceps looking good, the strap control, the pronation through the thumb look there. Strangas must get the flash pin. He tries for it, and this time it stops at center. Zurab Tabarzi, the diesel strength turns on, and he gets it. Big roar to the crowd. Good call, Batok. Good call.
Now the match is over.
Oh, there, yeah. Look, this is like we said. Strangas was up 2-0.
Yeah.
He was showboating. He was smiling about saying, it's all over.
Yeah.
And it is backfired in an extraordinary manner. Zurab now, as soon as that match stopped, which it didn't go past center, Zurab just clinically leans on the man from Israel and pins him 2-2. Goodness me. Well, the thing is, man will never forget this. He will never make that mistake again.
It will make him better player.
Yeah.
His next chance, yeah.
My goodness me. This is, it's not heartbreaking, I just love it. I love that the sport teaches people like this. Mayan probably had the win tonight had he have not mucked around. But he showboated round 3. And Zurab took that opportunity, buried him, and now it's 2-2, and Zurab looks like the man with all the energy. Mayan desperately looking around, trying to find something, somewhere, some hope. But here we go, round number 5. This is the final round of this third match in the preliminaries. Then the official pay-per-view will continue. The Georgian arm strength with the Todd Hutchins style in round number 4 there, coming through for the goods. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 5. Into the straps they go, moments away from the start.
Zurav showing his experience in this arm wrestling format. See, kept calm.
Mayan's eyes have now dropped, ladies and gentlemen. They were once upon a time staring directly at Zurav in round 3. Such different body language now as Zurav dictating terms in the center. He's hungry. He wants to just get this done. Round number 5. Here's the start. Zurav holding it at center. Mayan in trouble. Here comes the side pressure. Mayan desperately holding it, but there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner with an emphatic 5-round victory there. Zurav Tabarzi showing that experience matters, conditioning, endurance coming through. Mayan with a devastating loss after having what looked like an absolute win. Well, he will never forget that. My goodness me. Holy cow, says the Drew 24 online. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Don't showboat, Raj. Hey, Babu.
It's already getting so interesting from the beginning.
Next matchup is Bourneman against Rebarkan. My favorite match of the night. Oh, I'm excited for that.
You have trained before with Ricard.
I got to train for his first 2 years in the sport. So he's Zurav won, 3-2. Babu, can you close the door for the mosquitoes? And could you bring some water, please? I can't drink.
That's okay, being a fast match.
Let's have a listen to the post-match interview.
That's what happens when you are new, stamina.
Yes. Hey, Windows, say hello to Patokta, says Iftika.
Hi, Iftika.
What was going through your mind going into the third?
I'll sit for 2 minutes and again go.
And we've got a super chat from the Drew 24. Says all love for you guys. Thank you, Drew 24. Let's have a listen to what Zurav says. For all the people that can understand Georgian.
Patok, come this side.
Yeah, fine.
First of all, thank you everybody here. I know a lot of people in Georgia were watching this match, and I was doing my best. I was really worried, and I tried to deliver for them, and I tried to make them happy. So thank you everyone watching.
რაც შეეხება მატჩის მიმდინარეობას,
Opana.
როლი იქნება
Who's going to win the next match? Ricard Bourneman, Lars Rebarkan. No,
I don't know, but
say Lars Rebarkan.
Ricard is in good place.
Yeah, I know Ricard personally, so I am rooting for him, but I don't know who will win.
Yeah.
I don't.
Of the
I know
match,
Ricard's
doesn't matter. It's 2-0, it's
but I don't know
3-0.
yours.
I don't have the right to give
But
up
I
at
am
this
rooting for
table.
Ricard
I will leave myself here,
I think
but I will
Ricard
leave
hand is
myself
too
as a hero
He's a
here,
very-
and I will do my best to
With
leave
blow
the
press
victory.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricard's forearm and hand.
Yeah.
One thing I remember about
Only a few years
Ricard's
ago,
elbow is
you
it's
were
so
riding on the
wide.
crystal wave,
Literally,
winning everywhere you were
the
beating.
width of the joint of the elbow of Ricard is phenomenal. That's the next match coming up, guys. There are 14,000 people watching on the East vs West preliminary live. That live is about to end, and the pay-per-view is about to be the only thing on. So we're about to get a big influx of people on this live channel. Let's hope, guys. If ever, please right now hit the share button. Please right now hit the like button. I'm going to give commentary for all the matches. We are about to start the actual pay-per-view event. These first 3 matches have been live and free via the via the East vs West YouTube channel, where there's 14,000 people watching at the moment. So as the pay-per-view starts, expect the numbers to climb in here. But please hit the like button. We have got 58 likes so far on this one. Hit the like, hit the share button, and we are going to be in for a good night as the pay-per-view is about to commence. If we have a look at the card, let me bring it up for you. Instagram, where are we? Instagram. Let me go to the East vs
Two
West.
serious injuries on both right and left, but I can't give up. I have to fight. I had this.
Okay, so next up we have, like I mentioned, Ricard Bourneman against Lars Rebarkan for a super heavyweight battle. Ricard Bourneman already ranked 13 in the world. He is undefeated in his run so far at East vs West with 3 wins on the trot. He's looking to make a statement here. If he continues the unbeaten run, he will move onto a match like Jerry Caderet or someone like that, a big name in arm wrestling. Can he go all the way? People talk about Rickard Bourneman like he is going to be the next person to beat Levin. Do you think Rickard can go as far as Levin, like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Has he got the
Yeah, I
genetic?
think it will take time, but eventually he will reach top 5.
He's one of those weirdos, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's the degree of weirdo that you need to be. He's only, I think he's only 22, Rickard.
Yeah, very young. His brother is also competing this
Yeah, his brother won in the first match of the night. Devon won. Devon faced the WAF world champion, the junior WAF super heavyweight world champion, and Devon won.
Yeah.
Devon won 3-1. Lost the first round on a technical error, but then out-muscled him and out-endured him. So they're different, the Bourneman brothers. I've never met Devon. I'd love to.
So they are based on Australia or
South Africa now. Rickard lived in Australia for from 2022 to 2025, and trained with the Brisbane club there. I got to meet him in his first 2 weeks of arm wrestling. And in his first 2 weeks, I said, what the hell is this? I had a super match with Rickard Bourneman in his first 2 weeks. He asked for it, just a casual super match. He said, I want to know what it feels like. I beat him 3-2. And this is a guy in his first 2 weeks, and I thought, I've been doing this for 14 years, and a guy 2 weeks in.
Yeah, without any technical details, he must be feeling so strong.
Yeah. We're about to get the intros from these guys. Let's have a listen. I'll turn up the volume. Let's see what they've got to say.
In just a couple of minutes' time with Lars Rebarkan.
Hello, hang on a second. They're going for an ad break.
And remember, the main events tonight. The United States corner, Brian Shaw, Vitaly Laletin, Devon Larratt. Ladies and gentlemen, get your pay-per-view now, evwsports.com, and we'll be right back in just a couple of minutes.
All right, ad break, and then we have the pay-per-view coming in. But now we can expect the numbers to start climbing here. Let me just turn down the ads. We don't need to hear the ads. We'll have a chat. If you guys have a question for us, now is a great time. We might even take...
My friend commented, this photo is this.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to do something you've probably never seen before. I'm going to give John Brzenk a call.
Okay. Yeah, that's...
Hang on a second. Let's give the GOAT a call, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this...
Get in the... G'day, John. How are you?
What's going on? Who is this?
Hey, it's me, Ryan. Hey, can you see me? There I am.
Hey, it's Ryan.
Hey, let me just turn the camera around.
Good.
Yeah.
First three matches are awesome.
Ha-
I'm already losing my voice.
Yeah. Tell me, the Bourneman brothers, John, they are something special. Devon look good. Rickard up against Lars Rebarkan. Who you got?
Oh, I don't know. Lars, he's looking really good. He's, I think he's ready to shoulder roll. His shoulder roll looks intense. I don't know much about Bourneman. Bigger, taller, outside pull, but he'll have a difficult time finishing Lars.
Awesome.
I think it'll go to a press. I think it'll go to the trap, and I think Lars will jam in the press.
Awesome stuff. Well, you know Lars very well. The first match I ever saw you pull was against Lars Rebarkan in Australia. But thank you very much, John, for your insight into that next match. You enjoy your night, John.
I'm having a real hard time hearing you.
Oh, good. Thank you, John. There we go, John Brzenk with some insights into the next match coming up, which is, as we've said, Lars Rebarkan, Rickard Bourneman. John Brzenk there making the statement that Lars Rebarkan is looking good. The man, he is saying, more experienced, looks big, his shoulders look huge, and he has Lars Rebarkan as the favorite. What do we think about that? I feel like giving the old goat a bit of a slap. Doesn't he know about Rickard Bourneman?
Yeah. Rickard, I think he will hold him in the center.
Well, one thing that Lars Rebarkan is known by, as John mentioned there as well, is that he has the enormous flop press.
Yeah.
We know that he was, before Jerry Caderet made the press famous, Lars Rebarkan for a long time was considered the best presser in the world. And so I think, as John said there, we're going to see press versus press in this situation. But Bourneman, the taller man, the longer arm, can he control a match? We will see. That is the match coming up. We just had a chat with John Brzenk.
Yeah.
He's picked Lars Rebarkan to win the next match.
If Lars is in the form when I saw him last time king of the table, then I think Ricard will win. But if Lars has developed, his form is better.
Well, you know, the Lars that pulled the king of the table was 105. The Lars that is about to pull is 135.
Okay.
The guy who is commenting, asking you to say hello, Abhishek.
Patok, Abhishek.
Yeah, Abhishek.
Look, my pal, like you say, Abhishek.
Yeah, he's good on wrestler.
We have to group up. He's from Assam?
Yeah.
Very good, Abhishek. Thank you very much. How do I train with you? Well, you've done the first step there. You've just put the foot in the door with Patok.
Yeah.
Patok's the man. Patok has been such an instrumental help to myself and Chetna getting our feet on the ground here in Guwahati. As it looks like the event is back from the ads. We'll turn up the volume again. Let's hear what Nia's got to say. But as we said, we've got Ricard Bourneman, Lars Rebarkan coming up.
The next match you will see is in the men's right hand.
Let's have a listen to the intros of these two guys.
Between Norway and South Africa.
I'm having anxiety.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one. This one. No.
I always have anxiety for people who I know personally.
Lars, they call you
Here we go, Ricard.
flopper, but something tells me that I'm ready for you.
Ricard will lose his match because I'm still stronger than him.
I don't think he has enough of me.
I will stop your winning streak.
Lars, I'm the African lion. I'm gonna leave you in a puddle of your own blood.
Well, we will find out if you're a lion or a chicken.
I'm bigger. I'm stronger. And I'm gonna show you what this huge in me is gonna do.
You talk a lot. Stop talking and get on the table.
Oh, big words there. Ricard Bourneman just driving himself as the lion. And he's going to leave Lars in a pool of blood. And Lars Rebarkan responding with a, you talk a lot, young man. I'll see you at the table. Whoa, I've got this. The shivers, Pato. Lars looked big then too, I got to
But
admit.
Lars recently got is not good in.
No, but Lars, yes, you're right. Lars lost his last match. But he was only 105 kilos then.
Oh, now he's going.
Now he's 135 now.
Okay, yeah.
Big Lars. All right, now let's have a look. Guys, we are not going to be showing any of the matches. This is a pay-per-view event. We are commentating the matches. If you want the pay-per-view, head to evwsports.com. Buy yourself a pay-per-view, then you can watch it and see it live. But right now, we have Lars Rebarkan making his way to the stage. The man from Norway. He has gone from 105 kilos back up to his biggest, heaviest, 135 kilos. The man known for the press, John Brzenk, just moments ago, gave us the tip that he is the favorite going into this one. Lars Rebarkan looking huge. The man from Norway, we know how strong he is. He's been around a long time and he looks big. Full in the face, carved up to the max. Ricard Bourneman has a serious opponent here. Shoulder pressing coming, says Abhishek. Yes, indeed. All right, let's have a look now as the man from South Africa makes his way to the stage. Guys, please hit the share button. We've got 92 people in here. Everybody, please hit like and share right now. We're going to get this algorithm up. We want a couple of tens of thousands of people in here by the end of the night. That would make my day. And of course, as I said, all super chats will be answered as well. We'll cross live to John Brzenk throughout the night, see how the event is going. All right, guys, here we go. Neil Pickup about to call Ricard Bourneman. Good friend of mine, Ricard Bourneman. Let's see what energy he brings out. His brother was Victoria earliest tonight, Devon, at 17 years of age. Ricard Bourneman, though, he is probably the most talked about newcomer. He won Rookie of the Year last year with an undefeated record of 3-0 in East West West. He now steps to the stage ranked 13 in the world overall. Huge stuff for such a young man at age only 22 to be ranked 13. He's eyeing off a spot in this top 10, and this is his ticket to a match that will get him exactly that. But standing in his way, Lars Rebarkan, the strong man from Norway, he's returned from 105 kilo division back to his bodyweight at 135, an extraordinary gain. Lars Rebarkan, Richard Bourneman, huge match. Bourneman weighing in at about 104. Both men, according to the tail of the tape, is 130 kilos, with actually Lars Rebarkan at 131. So essentially the same weight, both with 20.5-inch biceps, big arms, big forearms. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 1 is about to get underway. Hey, we've got Abhishek sending us super chats, 179 rupees. You're the man, Abhishek. Thank you very much for the support. Here we go. Lars Rebarkan, Richard Bourneman. Oh, interesting start. Richard Bourneman with his left hand off the pad as they are putting the strap on it. Agreed. First round, straight to strap. No slips needed. Both these men we know has the press, but if we look at the wrist angles of these two men as they set up, it is Richard Bourneman at the front of the pad with a vertical straight wrist. Lars Rebarkan with the dumped wrist. That tells me Lars Rebarkan is hunting for hand control, not the press. Richard Bourneman's going to look to control the pronator of Lars Rebarkan, and Lars Rebarkan wants to. We've seen him pulling against people like, we've seen him pulling recently against super heavyweight from Poland. What's his name? I forget his name. Big super heavyweight from Poland.
Camille.
No, not Camille, the other big one. But anyway, you guys know.
Alex
Kudecha, thank you very much. Pulling against Alex Kudecha in training, and he had great hand control.
Yes.
Here we go, round number 1. I like the setup. High knuckles from Lars looks good. High knuckles from Richard, slightly deeper grip. It's going to be back pressure from Lars Rebarkan off the start and side pressure from Richard. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Very interesting start. And there's the opening, and we've seen that. Richard Bourneman. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, Richard Bourneman is strong, but Lars Rebarkan is going to get a second chance start here. Have a look. Do not walk away, Bubble. Come sit with me. Come sit with me. Goodness me, Richard Bourneman is strong. How does he get this bloody strong? Richard Bourneman has just, without even his wrist intact, his hand was being stressed. He just turned the press on, went straight sideways, and immediately Lars Rebarkan has changed strategy. He's going back for his own press. He does not want to try to top roll Richard Bourneman. He recognized that Richard Bourneman will press him immediately to the pad if he does. Right now, it's the experience of Lars changing his game immediately within round number 1. The top roll from Lars Rebarkan got smoked by Richard Bourneman with side pressure, but he gets another chance because of an elbow foul on Lars Rebarkan. Here we go, round number 1, Richard Bourneman, Lars Rebarkan both setting to press. Speed is going to be important here. Lars Rebarkan creeping the shoulder forward. Bill Collins, the head referee, not having any of it. The match has begun indeed. It is in the first round, however. Right now, we've only had one start, and it wasn't a result. It was an emphatic side pressure victory from Richard Bourneman, but there was a foul from Lars Rebarkan. Here we go. Round number 1, set and ready to go. Side pressure. Watch it from Richard. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Bourneman is a monster.
Yeah.
He is just, they're calling it an early start on Richard. My goodness me. To the people in the chat, I'm going to say it just once more time. Everyone in the chat that is asking me to show the footage, it's not going to happen. Please stop talking about it. If you keep asking, I will ban you from the chat. Okay? If you want the pay-per-view, get it at EWSports.com. I will not be showing the footage. Okay, Lars Rebarkan now changes back to the top roll.
He cannot show the footage.
He recognizes that Richard Bourneman is a monster everywhere. Now, he's going to run from Richard. Richard stops it at center and adds the side pressure. Here comes the King's move from Lars Rebarkan. Lars Rebarkan with stops, but here comes the surges. The wrist goes back on the flop press now from Richard Bourneman. Hunting the pin, but elbow foul, second elbow foul on Lars Rebarkan. That's going to be a victory to Richard Bourneman. But there was
he changed.
three different changes from Lars Rebarkan there. 2 decisive pins from Bourneman, but then a King's move from Lars Rebarkan gets a stop. And interesting, they haven't called the victory, so they're saying some sort of simultaneous foul. So Richard Bourneman, for all the dominance that he showed so far, has yet to get on the board. Here's what we talk about when we come into experienced arm wrestlers. Lars Rebarkan's been arm wrestling for 30 years. And we've seen Lars Rebarkan change to his 3rd strategy in already just 1 round. That says experience. And he's found a way to put fatigue into the young South African, Richard, who is breathing a little heavy. And Lars now has a bit of a
This is the second match or the 3rd match?
First round still. 4th match of the night, first.
Wait. Lars had 2 fouls, right?
They must have called it simultaneous because they're going, again, Yeah, so Lars Rebarkan
Both has 2 fouls.
both on 1 foul each right now, but Lars Rebarkan on a warning also.
That's Aaron.
Yep, there's Aaron, the cameraman. The Drew 24 says Bowen has helped Rickard learn about the King's move too. Yes, I will say that. Rickard Bourneman has trained with me extensively, and he's trained against my King's move, so he has good intuition on how to defeat a King's move. Let's see if it comes out. But Lars Rebarkan right now, he's found a lane, that being the King's move. You can see him, he's leaning way back and goes straight into the King's move. Rickard Bourneman with hand control. All the hand control from Rickard Bourneman. He's waiting and just surging as Lars Rebarkan holds on with the King's move. Rickard Bourneman waiting for his moment to go for the kill. Here it comes, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Rickard Bourneman takes hand control, transitions to a flop press once he separates the arm of Lars Rebarkan and presses into the pad. That time,
You know what?
1-0.
When he got that and then he did, I knew he was gonna win.
Yeah.
He knew that he was gonna win.
You can see it in his eyes. That was
So
it.
he did that means I got this. Kind of.
Yeah, yes, Chetna has nailed it there. There's a look in Rickard's eyes afterwards saying, well done, Raj, you found a way to be sticky, but relaxation in the eyes of the Manchester United. What do you think, Raj?
Yeah, I think he will win very easily on the next.
You think you'll run away with it? It does look like it, doesn't it? Even if Lars hits a King's move?
Yes.
I think so, yeah. It will get easier. I'm not.
So let's talk about it. We saw 3 different strategies from Lars Rebarkan there. The first round, he looked for a top roll. It got smoked to the side by Rickard. Absolutely buried. He changed then in round 2 to a press. Rickard smoked him again off center to the pad. Dominated him. Yeah, Rickard, when I used to train with Rickard, there was this funny joke that he would always share. I love it. When we'd post online about arm wrestling training, and you know how you get people online who aren't arm wrestlers criticize the weird lifts and say, you should do curls this way or whatever. Rickard used to always respond with, yeah, but can you move me off center? That was his response. No one moves Rickard off center yet in the arm wrestling world. He has not lost center in that sense. So Lars Rebarkan just felt the side pressure of Rickard Bourneman. But round number 2, here we go. They are going straight to the straps once again. Let's see if Patok's prediction is right, that Rickard is going to run away with it from here. Book himself a match to earn the top 10 in the world. All right, round number 2, you can see Lars Rebarkan is thinking about pressing again. That'll be good news for Rickard Bourneman. But watch for the speed of Lars. That's his one weapon. Oh, Rickard Bourneman is toying with him. Baba, you got to look at this.
Second one?
Yeah, round 2. Raj has just said Rickard Bourneman's setup looks just like mine.
It looks pretty similar.
Yeah, look, who do you think taught him that setup?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Here it comes. Oh, beautiful. Rickard Bourneman controls the pronator, and Lars Rebarkan backs off, immediately goes back to the King's move. Rickard Bourneman just climbing, taking his time now. He's going to separate the hand and the wrist of Lars Rebarkan, and then watch for what we call Kadal Pakadia coming up maybe. But no, big elbow foul from Lars, desperately off the back of the pad. This is one-way traffic right now. Rickard Bourneman's not panicking. The one thing you can do wrong against the King's move is panic and rush. Rickard Bourneman's taking his time. So right now, Lars Rebarkan's sweating bullets, looking in the distance, wondering what to do against this South African monster. And Rickard Bourneman looking very calm, composed. You can't write off Lars though. You can't. Anyone who's got a King's movement experience, you can't write off. And
But the thing is that nobody can move Rickard from center.
yeah, watch the start bubble. Watch the start. The starts are so cool. That's Rickard's domain.
Yes, Lars is able to stop him.
Look. Watch this start. Beautiful center control from Rickard Bourneman in the static sense. Lars commits to the press and gets some value there, but Rickard Bourneman's side pressure. Another elbow foul on Lars. That's the victory.
2 foul.
Lars got the jump on the flop press side pressure, but Rickard Bourneman held it up, and Lars Rebarkan's elbow comes out as he was trying, and Rickard pulled him across the pin. 2-0, Rickard Bourneman now. Sweat starting to show on the man from South Africa's forehead finally, as younger brother Devon comes up. All smiles in the Devon Rickard camp at the moment. We're in the Rebarkan
Just
camp.
imagine both brothers winning the same day together.
Oh, and they love each other so much. It's ridiculous.
Their parents, how proud their parents will be.
Yeah.
One brother is second year into EVW, and the first one brother is Devon. Tabarzi.
All right, Richard Bourneman up 2-0 now against Lars Rebarkan. Very strong start. This match, like I said, Richard is currently ranked 13 in the world in the overall division. After tonight, I'm not sure he'll move any higher because Lars was unranked, but coming back into this. But for sure.
What do you think? He have any land left to counter him?
Well, the King's move delays Richard a bit, but it's not good enough.
Yeah.
The flop press shows a little bit of hope if Lars gets the jump. I honestly, I don't think there is anything. If I'm Lars Rebarkan right now, I'm just going early with a flop press and hoping.
Yeah.
Hoping the referees don't call it.
Like him, Camille.
Like Camille. Yeah, Lars Rebarkan basically needs to become Camille Jablonski, get an explosive flop press. That seems to be the only option because Richard Bourneman clearly is the stronger man at center right now. He's pronation, he's unbeatable, hasn't dropped once. He's controlling the pronator of Lars Rebarkan. And it's, most importantly, the side pressure and back pressure from Richard Bourneman is really dominant. Who do you want to see Richard Bourneman up against next, chat? Start dropping the names for me. Let me know who you want. Jerry Cataret says Chetna from the other room. I agree. I would love it. Jerry Cataret will be watching this one closely. But here we go. Round number 3. They are strapped up, good to go. Looks like Lars Rebarkan is going to go back to the King's move. He's leaning back, looking for a bit of a top roll King's move setup. Richard Bourneman just comfortably holding center at the moment, waiting for the go. Big King's move coming up, and the wrist goes back on Rebarkan. And side pressure now from the man from South Africa. The King's move is looking decent. Richard Bourneman just swinging slowly, gently around on it. Burning the arm, and another elbow foul from Lars Rebarkan, who runs off the back of the pad because the side pressure is too much. You can see that, like again, Lars is in the match, but again, great patience from Richard, not rushing it, making sure he keeps his hand in rest. Did you know, Pato, Richard's grandfather was weighed in at 200 kilos. Richard's father weighs in at 160. Yeah. Richard's currently 130, Devon's currently 120. They're both young, so we know that they're going to turn into their father and their grandfather.
150, 60.
They're headed to the 150 and above zone. And that's why I think when should Richard and Devon reach the 150 and above zone, then we can, Levon has to start paying attention to these guys.
I think Camille is his next match good.
Oh, he would love it. He's great against presses, isn't he? Richard's great because he controls center so well. But right now, one more round needed for Richard Bourneman. Lars Rebarkan, I still can't write him off because the King's move is still there in some capacity, and he is incredibly experienced. So you never know. A man that's been arm wrestling as long as Lars Rebarkan can turn it around. We saw Zurab Tabarzi do it tonight against Mayan. Guys, please hit the share button for me. We've got 105 of you in here at the moment. Let's get it up to the 1,000 plus. We need you guys all to share for me. Hit like, leave some comments. Tell everybody this is where the best commentary for East vs West 23 is happening. Right now, round number 3, Richard Bourneman looking for the victory. Lars Rebarkan's creeping forward, looking for a press. Here, changing his game once again. Very strategic from Lars. He uses one side of his arm, then the other. Constantly trying to find a fresh thing, creeping his shoulder forward. The referee's onto it. But goodness me, the side pressure of Richard Bourneman has monstered. Chetna, please come and see Bubble. I love this man so much, Richard Bourneman. Watch what he just did. Come, so people can see. Richard Bourneman picks up his brother, a 3-0 victory. Outstanding. He's carrying his brother around on his shoulder. These guys are two of the most outstanding young arm wrestlers you've ever seen. They are just getting warmed up too. Let's see, the replay will come up here in a moment before Neil gets Richard.
Right hand or left hand? Right hand, right?
Right hand, yeah.
Richard doesn't play left.
He does. Let's see if we get a replay. If not, we'll go straight to the Neil and Richard.
Superb performance, and had a little bit left in the tank. You fancy doing a couple of squats with your little brother there?
Yeah, too many. Oh, sorry for that. Too many of you guys are great. Thank you so much for coming out. All the VIPs, all the general tickets, gold, silver, bronze. You guys are the best.
all the pay-per-view fans, you
Do
guys,
it.
listen. Thank you so much. Papa, mama, ons het het gedoen. Ek het voetie.
You know, I love this dude so much.
You know, guys, 3 months we had for this prep. A super tough prep. Mental, physical, with whatever, brother. And this one feeling this emotions. But thank you, East vs. West, Robert Baxter, Dexter, the best iron mic in the business, you pick up, for always giving me a call and advice. This sport is great, it's beautiful, and this sport should be so much bigger than it is.
Now,
Good on you, regard.
Rickard, obviously, you said you were coming here with a great deal of confidence. It's not an arrogance, you've got self-belief. We did see a little bit of the stickiness tonight from Lars Rebarkan, but I've got to say, you did look like you had a little more in the tank. How hard did you have to go, and how much was left?
Yeah, that was tough, Neil. I'm not going to lie. And that's what you can expect with the King's move, to be honest. That's my first time facing a King's move, and I don't think it was too bad. All the other times was in training, this was the real deal. But the inside game is back, and I'm happy for that. So yeah, still a lot to work on, but I think we need to find someone who can beat me now.
Now let's talk about that, mate. You spoke about a couple of names that you'd like to face. Obviously, you can have a word with Snezana, with Robert, and see who they're going to throw at you, but if you had your choice, who is the man you want to put the crosshairs on next?
You know, give me Big Daddy.
Yes.
Big Daddy Jerry Cataract.
Yeah.
That's a big test. I want to be a big name in this sport, and that's what it takes. So Jerry, this young man wants some business with you. I hope you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your love and raise it up for
Rickard Bourneman. 4-0 in his East vs. West record. The man, look. I just want to talk about it for a second, Raj.
Yeah.
What made Levin so famous was that he never lost his matches. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. He just climbed the ranks. Boom, boom, boom. And all of a sudden he was Levin. I don't, am I too early to say it? We might see the exact same thing from Rickard, just boom, boom, boom. Well, can Jerry Cataract beat that?
No,
I don't think Jerry can. I don't think Jerry can. I think Rickard's going to do the same thing to Jerry.
Jerry will be more easier than this one.
Yeah, because Jerry's a defensive presser. He's not even an offensive presser. Jerry doesn't have a king's move. I think Rickard is going to roll straight through Jerry.
Yeah.
And then the year's going to be done. He's going to be having another rest, and then early next year we're going to start seeing him. I don't know what against the Kamil Jablonskis, the Michael Toz, the Alex Kadechas.
Yeah.
He's on the way. Anyway, congratulations, big Rickard Bourneman. Arm wrestling Vitaly. You've asked the question now. I ask as moderators are removing links to what we're sharing based on. Okay, so guys, the only place you can watch this to see the actual footage, you got to head to evwsports.com. I won't be turning the camera around. I'm going to keep on commentating the matches. We're going to keep hanging out. But if you want to see the footage, you've got to head to evwsports.com, all right? Rickard would put him out of position. Henry wouldn't get to his power. Says Dengan Tarrant. Yeah, Jerry wouldn't get to his power. I agree with that. Rickard Bourneman 4-0 on a roll. Next match gets him. Jerry Cataract's ranked 6th in the world. So if he beats Jerry, all of a sudden Rickard is 6th in the world. It's wild to me.
I think his next one is better. Zozi is
He's just called out Jerry. So. We've got Azra Sari from Turkey up against Eglite. Yeah, don't miss this one, Chetna. Alright, big match coming up in the women's. We've got the 3rd overall ranked woman in the world, Eglite, one of the most experienced arm wrestlers in the women's division. Only ranked behind that of Barbora and Gabby. Eglite has been around a long time. We saw her beat people like Jocelyn Brisson very easily at the King of the Table 14. And tonight she faced another young and hungry competitor out of Turkey. But Dengentat says, Egla easy. It's hard to see going any other way. What do you reckon? I thought you're a fan of Egla like this guy? Do you know again?
Yeah. I think she's more experienced, more all-rounded arm wrestler.
Chetna, how long has Egla been pulling? Like 30 years? She a 30-year girl? She's like a 30-year arm wrestler, Egla?
I don't know, but when I started arm wrestling in 2001, she was already world champion. In 80 and 80 plus, she had long hairs, green t-shirt for Lithuania.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the arena, Eglite.
Hey, Bob, not at all. You will see. That's quite contra. Where you've asked the question, do you think me being shunned by East West West Brass will inhibit Chetna's progress as she climbs the ranks? Not at all. Anyone who thinks that we have a bad relationship with East West West is simply wrong. We're always in chats with Robert. The only reason I haven't yet been invited to East West West is I have to prove it. I have to prove I'm worthy at that 105. So pulling tournaments, making statements. I've just won the Oceanic title. I'm now number one in Australia overall. I'm number one in the last man standing Oceanic ranks. So I'll just keep on proving it until that phone rings. But in respect to Chetna, she will get opportunities as well. She's got to do the same. She's got to prove herself. So we're thinking something like an East West West tournament.
We take 2-3 months off to get settled.
Yeah, we've taken some time off. We've just moved here to India, Guwahati. Bubble, round number one. Help me out. Round number one, here we go. Zavadszili up against Eglite. Oh, it's a left arm match. I didn't realize. Bubble, come see. And you can see Zavadszili is definitely aiming to set a hook right now. She's got the wrist up and Supination leading. And Eglite seems to be happy to oblige her, but she's probably going to try to take her. She's getting contact above the wrist line of the young Turkish girl. And look for Eglite to look for hand control. Ezra looking for a fast start. She's looking over her left shoulder at the down ref, who's calling the ref script now. Yeah. You can see there from Azra that she likes to have a flash hook, I'm going to guess. I've never watched this young lady call before, but
I have watched her 1 or 2 maybe when I scrolled in social media. I didn't know her much, but Eglite I have known her forever.
all right, here we go. Eglite paying it close attention to the hands. Different setup from Azra now that it is a ref script. She's got a much more top roll based hand. She might want to get to the strap, but Eglite's not going to let her slip, I don't think. Oh, Eglite's going to the top roll. You can see it's right there. Azra looks to be in trouble, if you ask me. She tries to set the hook, and she has set the hook at Eglite, patiently just driving sideways. No panic. Done. 1-0. Eglite.
I told ya!
Hard to see it going any other way, isn't it? A-Bomb says, that's my bad. I'm glad you're in talks and everything is well, because you are dual match and you bring a lot of eyes to sport. They're very dedicated. I've been a fan for a few years now. Thank you very much, A-Bomb. Yes, it will come. It will come. I'm just going to keep doing what we do. Be patient, get stronger, and we will get a match, I'm sure. Thank you very much. So easy, says Dengentar there. Yeah, it was. The young girl from Turkey did set the hook, but it didn't at all trouble Eglite. Eglite just patiently said, oh, okay, if you want to go on the hook. She kept the high pronation, Eglite did. She won all the back pressure and just gently let it down to the pin. And the side pressure from Azra was never enough.
Eglite literally dismantled his opponent.
Yeah.
Except Gabriel.
All right, round number 2. Here we go. Outside of straps again. Will we get the same sort of result? Low and deep grip from Eglite. She's not planning on letting Azra slip. She wants to go in again. No straps tonight. Round number 2 about to start. And Eglite holds on to Azra. Azra tried to slip with a top roll. Eglite grabbed her thumb and said, no. But Azra did manage to then slip with a flop underneath and side pressure. But to no worry at all, Eglite Vaikuke simply just walks back and says, okay, let's strap it up.
Strap now?
Strap now. And Azra looks to be in trouble, looks to be scared of the hand of Ezra. Sorry, of Eglite. All right, here we go, round number 2. Going into the strap, Eglite from Lithuania. She is, like I said, an OG of the sport, ranked number 3 in the world overall. You can see for a reason why Azra making her debut here against the experienced Eglite. Unable to put any damage into her so far, but round number 2, first time in the straps. Let's see what happens. Referee's grip moments away. Here we go. Straightening the wrists out, taking the carve out. Azra tries to set a hook. Beautiful high hook from Eglite. Just walks her down to the pad. Not even breaking a sweat. It's not even close.
Her forehand is too strong.
Oh, it's like watching you against Sahin. Just too strong. It's just a pad dog. It's not even close, Bubble.
Yeah.
All right, 2-0 now at Eglite. This is just a formality. So guys, now if you have any good questions, now's a good time to shoot them through. We got 95 of you in the chat. I love it if you all hit the like button. I notice there's only 58 likes on the video. Get that thumbs up going and we'll see. Let's get the numbers climbing. We've got a lot of good matches. I know that there's a bunch of people out there watching. Let's get it into the thousands. It would mean the world to me if we get this live stream commentary into the thousands so we can get some big things happening. So 58 likes. Hit that like button for me. Now take the time whilst Eglite is just destroying Zavadszili. But take the time, head on over, press that like button, and I will continue giving the best commentary I can for East vs West 23. And look, straight away we start to see numbers climbing. Thank you very much for that. All the support on that like will increase the numbers of people watching. Round number 3 now as we head into this probably final round of this match. Eglite of Lithuania in cruise control so far against Zavadszili from Turkey. Azra, the young and ambitious arm wrestler, has been trying to set a hook on Eglite, but to no avail. Azra has just been given a lesson by the 3rd ranked arm wrestler of the world. Here we go, round number 3. There it is, into a hook out of straps, exactly where Azra's best lane is, and Eglite has no problems whatsoever pulling it over to the side and taking the victory 3-0. It's that easy, Raj. When you've been arm wrestling that long, it's that easy.
I think she's only done watching.
Yeah, she, as Chetna was saying, she was world champion already when Chetna started back in 2011. So she's a strong girl, and that's why she's so impossible to beat. There's only 2 women in the world that can do it, being Gabriela Vasconcelos and Barbara. Yes, 3-0, very easy. People in the chat saying Eglite's hand looks massive. Yes.
Yeah, her finger is so big.
I think Eglite has gained some weight. Last time when I met her in King of the Table, she was 86 kilo. I think now she is 90 plus. Her hand was, that time also it was like bones and all big, but she was kind of lean. Now she's fat. Yeah. Not fat, no, sorry. My bad. Not fat.
You're not fat, Eglite. You're looking good, looking strong. And let's have a look now at the match lineup to see who we can expect next. Alright, let's find it. Alright, up next we're going to be having Vitaly Onyani up against Rustam Babayev, left arm middleweight. Ranked number 2 in the world is Onyani. And no rank yet, Babayev.
So how do you think how this match will go?
Well, Onyani is like a bone hooker. He supinates blocks, very tall, loves to pick up it and then add the coronation after. But Babayev is a drag hooker, explosive drag hooker. So we've got speed and muscle from Babayev versus joints and blocking ability from Onyani. I think if Babayev doesn't win the match in the first 4 seconds, Onyani will go home. And you? What do you think?
I have no idea what Babayev left hand. I've never
Rustam
seen him
Babayev?
play.
Against?
Babayev, Onyani.
If it is right hand, then always Babayev.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing. Babayev has actually won more WAF world titles than any other male.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
More than Indian?
Yes, yes. Rustam has the most amount of WAF titles in history from the men's division. And he's considered a GOAT of arm wrestling because of it. But he hasn't been as...
See,
Come sit with you.
she took her wrist and then kind of like high hook.
High hook pronation.
It's
yeah.
not this top roll.
Yeah. She never lost any
I was
pronation.
playing a shitty top roll before. All my life. This India it works, but outside it doesn't.
Deep grip for the win. And here you come, Rustam Babayev. Let's
I'll
have
come
this.
back. I'm almost wrapping up my.
Okay.
I know the process of me. Exactly me too.
Rustam,
May the strongest win.
May the strongest win, says Rustam.
Come on, Germany, are you ready for thunder and lightning indoors? Because here we go.
Just getting the... Alright. I put the screen on an angle somehow, I don't know what I did.
This man making his way back to the East versus West promotion and taking his bow, making his debut on the left hand. This arm wrestling icon as legendary.
Oh good, we're good. Okay, we are back. Rustam Babayev and Vitaly Onyani, the next match up.
Welcome Rustam Babayev.
Legend of arm wrestling, Rustam Babayev, out of the Ukraine, the most decorated arm wrestler in WAF history out of the men's division. I don't know how many WAF titles he's got, but it's an extraordinary amount. The man from Ukraine, one of the best hookers in history. Explosive drag hook is what he's known for. Speed. He's not a tall man. He's only at about 5'4", I would guess, maybe 5'5" at best. But Rustam Babayev, his wrist flexion is what he is known for, and absolute lightning speed off the go. He's going to be facing a man with an extraordinary hook tonight, who is ranked number 2 in the world in Vitaly Onyani, who we now await to enter the arena.
Who is the man?
Vitaly Onyani from Georgia.
Number 2?
Number 2 in the world, only behind Oleg Zok. Yeah, left-handed.
This magnificent athlete. He returns to East versus West, representing and hailing from the great arm wrestling nation of Georgia, where he is a multiple and reigning national champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he is also a former East versus West champion of the world. Raise it up and welcome Vitaly Onyani.
And here comes Vitaly Onyani to the stage. I said Vitaly Onyani, one of the best hookers you'll ever meet, has an extraordinary ability to defend. His elbow just doesn't seem to open. His side pressure is amazing. And yes, as Raj has just mentioned to me, his wrist flexion is extraordinary. There was one match I remember where he faced... there was someone he faced, no, before him, he faced Artem Tainov from Germany. And he stopped him, and then out of nowhere, just reversal took everything away. Wrist flexion was amazing. But here we go. This is a 95 kilo match, 43 years of age is Rustam Babayev, a veteran of the sport, 28 years old, Vitaly Onyani. Forearms 16.2 inches, biceps 18.6 inches on Babayev, 18 inches on Onyani. Here we go. Opening round is a best of 7, this one, as it is for a world title, I believe. Interesting stuff, world title on the line. That would mean that Oleg Zok must not be available to defend his title. Interesting. Here we go. Rustam Babayev, Vitaly Onyani for a world title.
So explosive.
Rustam Babayev looking at that crouch setup. Onyani with a high posting. You can see him ready to put his frame forward. And there, oh, Vitaly Onyani. Goodness me. Rustam Babayev not happy. He feels like the jump was early on Vitaly. But flash pin from Vitaly Onyani, who surged forward, covered the pronator of Rustam Babayev, and Rustam Babayev never even engaged his hook at all. He just had some back pressure and pronation high, and Onyani covered the pronator, secured his hand to wrist, added the side pressure, and just dropped the hammer on the man from Ukraine and pinned him decisively. But do not count Rustam Babayev out for 1 second, because you can see there that Rustam looked straight at the referee and said, hang on a second. Referee disagreed with him. He said there was no early start, and it is 1-0 officially. Onyani on the board, but we'll see Rustam Babayev wake up a little here now. Look for a bit more reaction speed from Rustam. He's not going to want that to be repeated. But Onyani very happy and with that early round decisive pin. Round number 2, here we go. Onyani once again, higher knuckles this time from Rustam Babayev. He is not going to allow Onyani to attack the pronator this time. Instead of the low hand position, we get high knuckles from Rustam. Look for them both to drop into the hook and to expect the hook wall that we've been waiting for. Here we go. Top roll from Rustam, actually. It does get the head, and there's an elbow foul from Rustam and an elbow foul from Vitaly, simultaneous. And we go back to the restart. 135 people in the chat now. Welcome. If you're just new in here, thank you for joining us. Please, some housekeeping. Hit the like button. We've got 58 likes. If everybody in here can hit the like button, we'll end up with more than 1,000 people in here, I'm sure. My name is Ryan. If you haven't subscribed before, thank you. Welcome to the Ryan Chetna YouTube channel. Right now, we are in round 2. Onyani in control. Vitaly Onyani has the pronator wrapped up of, and he adds the pronation. Babayev says, I'm going to get out of here, and slips. But goodness me, you are a Vitaly Onyani fan. Right now, you're happy because he looked completely in control of Rustam Babayev there, who was exposed and out of position.
Arm wrestlers ever, and he was faster, which was crazy. Very unexpected, but
thank you so much as the numbers keep climbing. We're at 143. Let's keep them getting up. Keep hitting the like buttons, guys. Let's get to the top channel in YouTube at the moment. I don't know where the other numbers are at, but let's get this channel up and running beyond Pradeeps, beyond Aussie Arm Wrestlers, beyond a lot. I don't know what the numbers are at. But here we go. Rustam Babayev, Vitaly Onyani. It is Vitaly Onyani looking very good so far. Round number 1, he took it decisively. Round number 2, they are in the straps right now. 1-0, Vitaly Onyani. So much power and control in the side pressure. He trusts his frame so well, but so far he hasn't needed his frame because Rustam can't get into the match. And Rustam tries the top roll. Vitaly looks at him. Hang on a second. What was that? Very interesting. Let me just see what the ref's call is before I describe this. Vitaly Laletin seems so nonchalant there, so casual. Looked like he was in complete control, but he played around, let Rustam almost pin him, and then was about to surge and get called for a foul. But this time, expect Vitaly to go for the kill. Top roll from Rustam, gets good value. Onyani now trying to curl that back in. Here he goes up high. Rustam controls the hand and wrist. Great technical arm wrestling. Rustam Babayev with a low hand top roll. Onyani's wrist now goes back, side pressure in a Todd Hutchins fashion from Onyani. But excellent hand control. Rustam Babayev holding on in a good defensive position. Side pressure from Onyani, but he cannot finish. There's no down pressure. He's thinking about coming forward with the flop press, but he gets it with side pressure. Rustam Babayev conceding in the end, but interesting match there. Rustam Babayev showing a lot of value and good technical arm wrestling, almost getting his way back in. What do you think, Raj? Rustam or Onyani?
Onyani, yeah.
Onyani looking like the stronger man, but I have to give some points to Rustam for winning the technical battle. It was Rustam.
Both are a bit similar.
Yeah. Rustam Babayev actually dictated the
But
terms of
Onyani,
the
he has
lane.
more option to control.
Onyani has more strength. It's definitely clear that he can use those, but Rustam looking for ways to exhaust the Georgian and putting on a great display of technicalities, but so far Onyani having it up. Now look, round number 3, if I'm looking at this, Rustam is not out of this match. Although it's a very small likelihood that he wins it, I feel like there's about a 20% chance that if Rustam Babayev can do the same thing he just did then, which is lead the technical battle, determine which lane the fight is fought in. If he can manage to do that, there looks like a small chance that Vitaly Onyani may gas. And if that happens, we know that Rustam Babayev is in a great position.
Maybe as a side effect of this big frame, he stays so close. In
Very impressive stuff. But out of straps now, round 3, Vitaly Onyani does not want Rustam to even get the chance to get the straps. He's going to try to finish this match straight away. Rustam's going to have to top roll hard out of the taller man's hand to get this there. Vitaly Onyani, he is setting with his shoulder forward. He's coming for an explosive side pressure initiation to try to control the pronator of Rustam Babayev. Rustam Babayev looking for the top roll. Early jump warning there on Vitaly from the head referee Bill Collins. Rustam Babayev hunting the hand. Can he get to the strap? He wants the strap. That's where he has his best shot. Onyani now ready, looking for the kill. He wants to end this right here, right now. It's right there for him if he can secure this pronator of Rustam Babayev. But Rustam Babayev, good top roll, gets enough in there value-wise that Onyani was looking at potentially slipping. He was holding onto the fingers for some time, but has incurred an elbow foul in the process, Onyani. And Rustam Babayev still alive in this match. Still alive. Rustam Babayev not out of this match yet. Here we go, round number 3. There's the start. Good supination from Onyani. This time he's forced it into the hook and gets control. Denies the top roll attempt from Rustam Babayev and takes the win 3-0. Vitaly Onyani holds his number 2 world rank in the world quite decisively there and gets the victory. Excellent stuff there. Vitaly Onyani showing us exactly why he is ranked number 2 in the world. Rustam Babayev on the left arm, not his best arm, not the arm that he has won all of the matches. Actually, hang on a second, hold your horses. This is a best of 7.
Again, this was no.
Or is it?
Doesn't mean it was easy victory. This was no.
Neil Pickup's on the stage. Not sure if this match is over or not. The scorecard says it's best of 7.
Okay, yeah. There's a protest. We'd like to see if.
Okay, we've had a protest, I believe, from somebody. Rustam Babayev has put in a protest, checking for a foul on Vitaly Onyani. So whilst we're doing that, let's recap the night's matches so far. If I go back to Instagram, I can check. Okay, so the card started off tonight with Devon Bourneman against Nikanenko. Devon Bourneman, 17 years old, getting the win. And Vitaly Onyani and that have gone back into round number 3. They've done the review very fast, and it's gone back to just 2-0 now. Rustam Babayev protest being successful. This time they go into straps. Second match was Zavadszili winning 3-0 over Artem from Germany. Then Zurab Tabarzi won 3-2 against Strangas. Richard Bourneman won 3-0 over Lars Rebarkan. Eglite won 3-0 over Ezra Sari. And now we have Vitaly Onyani up against Rustam Babayev. And it's Onyani 2-0 at the moment over Rustam Babayev. Alright, there the straps is the top roll from Rustam. It gets some value, but there's an elbow foul on Rustam Babayev, but Onyani was just sitting, holding, being patient. We know that he has an immense defensive game. The hand control is slightly in the favor of Rustam Babayev. However, the shoulder commitment, the elbow commitment from Vitaly Onyani seems to be hard to get through. Small glimmer of hope for the Rustam Babayev fans, but it's Onyani with just needing one more pin. Here we go. There's the start. Onyani looking relaxed and comfortable as he supinates in defensively. Now just looks at Babayev. Hasn't yet surged Onyani. Wait for his big counter attack. He loves to just turn his hook into a top roll out of nowhere. Rustam Babayev searching, patiently testing, but can't get through anywhere as Onyani adds the side pressure and comfortably pins the Ukrainian legend. Goodness me, 3-0.
It's 3-1 for Vitaly Onyani.
Vitaly Onyani is your winner. Officially the score 3-1. Apparently that round did go to Rustam Babayev due to a recount and check. There was a double foul situation on Onyani. But to know about your winner of this match, Vitaly Onyani from Georgia, he will now be interviewed by Neil Pickup. And ladies and gentlemen, our next match after this one will be Matt Mars, the wild horse, the entertainer himself. Matt Mars from Canada will be facing the number one arm wrestler out of France, Amarines. That is the next match coming up. Yeah, Vitaly taking it pretty dominantly in the end. The 3-1 in the end. There was a double foul on him in the review. Guys, we've got 156 of you in the chat now. Thank you very much. The numbers are climbing. If you're new in here, please hit the like button, hit the share button, hit all those things. Let's get it at over 1,000. We are just warming up here on the matches. We have got, of course, the big match. Devon Larratt, Vitaly Laletin is our main event tonight. We've got other huge ones. Leonidas Arcona, Brian Shaw as the undercard. Who the hell is going to win that? I have no idea. Massive, massive match. But thank you for joining us here on the chat. My name is Ryan. We've got Chetna and Raj here tonight, jumping in and out. Chetna will be here within minutes. But huge match later on tonight. Larratt versus Laletin. Tell me in the chat right now, what's going on in your mind with Devon Larratt and Vitaly Laletin? We saw what happened on the left arm at the last East vs West event. It was Vitaly Laletin who took that match 4-0. It was a left arm world title match. 4-0. It was done in the fashion of side pressure. Devon did crack the wrist of the big Russian man, but the side pressure through the thumb and the flop pressure finish was enough. We saw a few variations where Devon tried to set a hook but wasn't able to quite get it in without fouling. And from there, the Russian took care of business. But on the right arm, everybody knows right arm is Devon's arm. He was doing pumpkin training for about 7 or 8 years where he exclusively trained the right arm. Most people in the world agree that Devon has the best pronation there is out of anybody. Sorry about the coughing. Oh, my mic is clicking a bit, just to let you know. It might have been me stamping on the floor. I was doing that. I apologize. Yeah, a coffee would be great, or just some hot water. Actually, a coffee would be good. Thank you, Bubba. All right, so they're just interviewing Vitaly Onyani at the moment, but we, as we said, we'll be moving on next to Matt Mask and Amarines. But Devon Larratt will be your feature match tonight. That pronation of his is so good. You know, when you talk to Devon, I actually messaged him the other day and asked him why doesn't he train side pressure, and he said to me his elbows are cooked. Thank you. Good to see you too, guys. Thank you for the support in the chat. Devon told me that his elbows just doesn't stand up anymore to side pressure training, and that he really just has to focus on everything to do with the hands. So that's why we see Devon training so many micro movements, thumb-based pronation, ulnar deviation, little bits of rise, little bits of cup. Devon likes to do even things like reverse pressure pronation through the back of the hand. He's a master of hand control. I think you have to go as far as saying Devon Larratt has the best hand control in the world of arm wrestling, and he uses that to protect center. He uses that so well, but Vitaly Laletin possesses an arm length and a hand size that makes it difficult. Vitaly being 6'8", the tallest guy in the world of professional arm wrestling, he's the one man that can threaten the top of the table for Devon Larratt. He's the one man that can potentially even take the risk. And he's also the one man that even if Devon gets the full coronation, that Vitaly can reach far enough across the table to employ a very effective flop press. So it comes down to who controls the center. Is it Devon? Is it Vitaly? If Devon gets opened up again, Vitaly will go on and win. But if Devon stays tight, it's done for Vitaly Laletin. I do not think Vitaly Laletin can beat Devon if he goes inside. It's unlikely to go there, but it's a possibility. Good to see you guys in the chat. Kustek official, Greg Davis 1341. Hey Ryan, hope you're well, mate. Thank you very much. Wishing from Australia. Good to see all of you guys in the chat. Hope you're enjoying the commentary. And of course, the pay-per-view you can get at evwsports.com. Head there for the pay-per-view. Otherwise, sit right here and enjoy the commentary and enjoy the chat with everyone. Hit the share button, hit the like. We've got 141 likes out of 163 people watching. Thank you so much. Any super chats will, of course, be answered as well. We might even cross to John Brzenk a few times throughout the night. We've had him on twice so far. We might get him on one or two more times before the night is over. The GOAT John Brzenk joining us via video call to say g'day. But here we go now. We have got the next match about to be announced out. The Wild Horse himself against Aymeric Bradin, the #1 arm wrestler in France. Let's listen to their intros.
To the arm wrestling table. Ladies and gentlemen, he hails from and is proudly representing Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. Some men cannot be tamed. Welcome the Wild Horse,
And here he comes, the Canadian Wild Horse. There's not a man in arm wrestling that represents his nickname better. The Wild Horse Matt Mask, if you've ever been in the room when this man in arm wrestles, the energy is off the charts. He bucks and he rears and he slaps the table. The language gets exploding. The sweat goes flying. Matt Mask, when he is ignited, becomes another level. If you dare let Matt Mask get a sniff, then things will go wrong. You have to keep Matt Mask tamed. You have to keep Matt Mask's pronation down. Because when he gets going, he is brutal. You can see the energy that he's bringing right now is exactly that. He's got the black hoodie on. He's pacing around the stage and he is gesturing out to the crowd a strong look in his eyes. He's pumped. He's raring. He's ready to go. He is here to fight. And he's taking on France's #1 in Aymeric Bradin, who is about to be announced now.
Matt Mask waits at the arm wrestling table for the introduction of this man who has flown below the radar at East versus West, and tonight plans to announce himself and make a statement. He hails from and is representing the proud arm wrestling nation of France, where he is a multiple and reigning national champion and overall champion. Ladies and gentlemen, raise it up for Amarines.
Live again via data guide. Live again via data guide. Don't go anywhere. The commentary is going to continue. We had a power outage here, but I'm just going to get the internet set up via mobile network, and I'll continue this. See if I can get it going before EVW Sports. Let me just quickly download the app on Chetna's phone. Bubble, can you please download EVW Sports app? But yeah, guys, in the dark, let's talk about what is about to happen with Aymeric Bradin of France heading to the stage right now. Bowen, do you remember that Coach Ray crushed you? He did. He crushed me when I cut down to 87 kilos. And then Bogdan Stoiker at 100 kilos. So I'm never going to go down to 87 kilos again. 108 kilos right now.
EVW Sports?
EVW Sports app. Give us 2 seconds, guys. We will be back. I will have the action right in front of my eyes once again. We've just lost a bit of power here, but we will continue live via mobile data, and I'll just bring this up on another phone. my projector where I was watching it. We've lost the power to that, but as soon as power comes back, it's normally out from no more than sort of 5 minutes. I'll have it all back to normal. Install EVW4.
Normally it goes for like 10 minutes.
But yeah, thank you very much. Keep sticking it here. Do not go anywhere, guys. I will be up fully in a moment. Just opening the EVW Sports. All right, just signing in. And power's back on. Fantastic. Let's see if the feed comes back automatically, if I have to sign back in again. But good news, the power is back on. We are about to get, the match has probably already started, I would say. My guess is going to be 1-0 Matt Mask when it comes back with him tables jumping around. Let's just get this. Okay, opening up EVW Sports. I'm just waiting for the Wi-Fi signal to kick back in. We're almost there, guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay, I'm watching it on mobile at the moment. Give me 2 seconds. All right, Matt Mask, watch live. Okay, I'm seeing the footage now there, and it does say 1-0. Aymeric Pradines, it says, is in the lead. Wow, not what I expected to see. But Aymeric Pradines is apparently up 1-0 right now in this match. Matt Mask, what I can see is he is alive and not happy with whatever call has just happened. But Aymeric Pradines 1-0 over Matt Mask. Good stuff. Thank you to all 117 people that stuck around waiting for the commentary to get back. I am back up and operating again now. So round number 2.
Wi-Fi is back.
Wi-Fi is back, is it? All right. All good. Okay, so there was no arm wrestling in round number 1. So Matt Mask was actually fouled out by the sounds of that. So I understand the frustration. Matt Mask down 1-0, but still yet to arm wrestle. Aymeric Pradines, you can see there looking calm and composed as he steps to the table. All right, here we go, round number 1, or round number 2, this time slipping and off to the straps. You can see the high ground there dominated by Matt Mask. He looks over his opponent, Aymeric Pradines, and says, what's going on? Is that really all you've got? So if you're a Matt Mask fan, don't be too worried about the score. He is hunting the hand and wrist of Aymeric Pradines, the left hand from France. We've got comments there saying, I like Aymeric a lot. You can see the corner of Aymeric Pradines there barking orders as they get tight into the strap. Will Aymeric Pradines look for the top roll, hook, or just control and contain? I have gripped with Aymeric Pradines before. No, Aymeric is a much quieter guy than Matt Mask. Matt Mask is the wild horse for sure. Okay, these guys are tied up in the strap, but I'm just trying to connect the Wi-Fi on the projector. Here we go, round number 2. Low hand top roll from Matt Mask as the hands are closed in the referee's grip. Aymeric Pradines looking in a neutral position to try and contain, I would imagine. Here we go, here comes the start. Ooh, early movement again. Matt Mask, be careful. Don't get fouled out once again. Okay, so we look like we're connected to the Wi-Fi once again, opening up EVW Sports app on the projector. Okay, we are getting back live on the big screen. There's the start. Amarines gets it into a hook and looks good. Wow! Oh, it is igniting here at the table. Matt Mask and Amarines almost coming to blows. Matt Mask in the face of Amarines after Amarines gives a big shove to Matt Mask after he pins him. And oh, Matt Mask is on fire, ready to tear the head off of Amarines. But none of that matters. Amarines gets out of the strap, gestures to the crowd. Look at this, 2-0 as he forces the hook on Matt Mask comfortably and sends it to 2-0. Matt Mask is in a fight. Here we go.
Listen, this was kind of bound to happen at some point.
Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. I told you Matt Mask is the absolute wild horse. He is not disappointing us at all in respect to that.
I would love to see that on a
Hang on, I just want to bring up your comments so I can see them all going on. Nice, people saying this is going. Look at the action here. I've never seen that much back of a bubble. Have a look at this. Come and see Matt Mask and Amarines absolutely going at each other here. They're ready to literally punch on. Amarines out wanting none of it after he just forces the hook and sends it to 2-0. Devon Larratt in the corner of Matt Mask. We know that these two have known each other for absolute ever. And we saw Devon Larratt get in the ear of Matt Mask when Matt Mask faced on the left arm Irakli Zavadszili. Irakli was up 2-0 and Matt Mask came back and won 3-2. Look for the Canadian team to reproduce something once again. Amarines set the hook too comfortably from there. Devon Larratt's going to give him some little hints to taking the hand of Amarines. And if he does, you just know what will happen. The crowd will go wild. Matt seems to be in a losing position now, so it's can't take official. When will Morozov Alzan be on? That in a few matches' time. Yeah, good stuff. 148 of you here. Once again, thank you so much for sticking around, building it back up. Hit that like button, hit the share button, get the comments flying. Matt Mask, Amarines. Right now it is Amarines up 2-0. The number one arm wrestler from France is in control and looking good. Matt Mask is ready to fight, however. Here we go. Round 3. There's the start and the slip once again. Matt Mask winning the height. He knows that he can win the rising battle. He just needs to do it in straps. But Amarines, in that last round, put on a masterclass of forcing the hook. And Matt Mask was out of position. Yeah, the chat people saying now the setup cheating begins. Interesting call, the setup cheating, some call it cheating, some call it arm wrestling. I'm in the camp where I think once your name has been called to the table, it's on. Devon Larratt kneeling on the ground close to the table, whispering, yelling instructions to Matt Mask. Amarines focused in control. His camp knows that he is just one pin away from a 3-0 victory over the Wild Horse. Matt Mask must win this match. Bill Collins, head referee. Big job on his hand. Ref script right now. Thumbs are closed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Mask, Amarines. Can there be a comeback? Or is the Frenchman going to get it done? And the Frenchman looks happy. He's forced the hook, and there it's over, ladies and gentlemen.
What is the call from referees?
Goodness me, Amarines, you gotta give the man credit. He just very calmly, very strong, without panic, just squeezed it into a hook, guided that pronation down from Matt Mask, added the side pressure, and Amarines, against the will of the crowd who wanted the big comeback in the Matt Mask Wild Horse craziness. Pradines has silenced the crowd, but you got to give the man credit. 3-0, excellent dominant victory over Matt Mask. And Amarines with his corner now looking very happy. Good win. This left arm 105 kilo division. He's now going to be inside the top 10 in the world, which is a good thing. Putting France on the map of international stage jumpers. Let's have a listen to him and Neil pick up.
Very exciting and very, very impressive. Amarines of France. Americ, we were in the press conference yesterday and we spoke about the fact that you were pulling one of the most engaging, endearing and popular men on the card, and that you've flown under the radar for quite a while. People may not know the threat that you represent, and tonight You definitely will have been noticed. How do you feel, brother?
I feel really great, and I hope now people will put France in the map of our wrestling. France is here.
France on the
Now,
map of our
Eric,
wrestling.
those of us who know you're a fiery individual. We saw Matt come out tonight and he raises the tempo in here. Do you feel like you were trying to match his energy?
Yeah, I feel the energy. Yeah, it's very special. The first time for me like this. The crowd is incredible. I'm wrestling grow very fast, and I'm really happy for this. I'm really honored to be here and to enjoy the show also.
Now, Amarines, you've had a number of impressive performances. Your victory against Breeder tonight, a very solid performance against a very dangerous Matt Mask, who himself has had some impressive wins. You look at the landscape in the 105 kilograms, and there's so many powerful athletes. Who's next?
I don't know. I kill all the US guy. I kill one Canadian guy. At least one more, but it's no more in 105, Devon. So I don't know for the future. I will talk with Robert or Dexter for this.
In terms of weight class, you look really solid at this weight. Is 105 your aspiration? Do you see yourself pulling here? Could we see you drop weight or even increase weight?
No, 105, I think it's my good category. Yeah, it's good category, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there we go, Amarines Prudence, your victor there. You can see very happy. Wants to pull.
Pour tous les Français qui regardent à la maison, la famille, tous ceux qui m'ont supporté, merci pour tout ce qui est là.
He said he wants Devon on left.
Et vous avez eu le résultat.
At 105, he wants Devon on left. Big call out. Amarines Prudence, though, you got to give him credit. He beat Matt Mask incredibly dominantly to take that win. Now, answering a few questions that we've seen, people asking when is Devon Larratt versus Vitaly Laletin. We just had Amarines Prudence versus Matt Mask. Next up, we have Takanaka versus Sahin, then Morzov versus Muratov, then Makarov v. Tarasidis, then Samusha v. Teliatnik, then Chafee v. Matashenko, then Arkona versus Brian Shaw, and then the main event, Devon Larratt versus Vitaly Laletin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches to go. I would say about 3 hours from now will be Devon Larratt versus Vitaly Laletin for the right arm. Number 2 rank in the world.
Next match, who?
Next match, Ayhan Takanaka versus Turkey's Sahin for the world title.
What's this?
Yeah, this is a 65 kilo. This is you. This is you.
What you?
Well, this is your division. If you want to make it look. Hey, look, here, look.
You win. This is hard match, but I am ready for you. Takanaka, I am too strong.
Here we go, Ayhan Takanaka, world title match, featherweight.
Sure, I'm ready.
If you have a question for the Tatu, hit us up.
I cannot see any hand in respect.
People saying Ayhan for the win.
Yes, I also think so.
Ayhan is a great explosive puller. 60 kilos. This is a light Ayhan. Yeah, you gotta get to 60.
I can never become 60 in my life, ever.
65, you can get to 65.
Why every time sometimes live stream is then show themselves and not showing the match? Is it illegal to show or it's not of your heart feeling, just asking?
Yeah, answering your question for Lapa, it's a pay-per-view event, and the quickest way to get your YouTube channel banned is to broadcast the pay-per-view.
Yes, they will earn money through pay-per-view, and if we show all our audience
It'll be a copyright strike, and also we have personal relationships with the people at this event. We are athletes.
Even if we don't have, then
It's
also
illegal.
we cannot.
It's illegal, yeah.
Just one people buying the pay-per-view and a lot of people watching. It's like 5 people.
Yeah, so Melik Sahin now making her way.
Both of them are from Turkey?
No, one from Turkey, one from Japan.
No. In both the super matches.
Oh, yes. The girls. The music from the Turkish girls' entrance is very, like, mysteriously
It's like the
dangerous.
Troy.
Like, oh, there's a battle coming.
The Troy movie.
Some Turkish battle music, I think, is being played there. Let's see what Takanaka comes out with, some sort of samurai music maybe.
Shizuki Samurai, no problem. Did you have your coffee?
It's very hot.
It's cold now.
I will check. I will do this commentating in Japanese accent.
Konnichiwa. What does konnichiwa mean?
Konnichiwa. Means hello.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. We have Takanaka coming for the world title tonight. Takanaka. Good man. Japanese sounds are like.
Oh, she was.
Here comes the Japanese champion with Nizana Babayev in her corner.
No. Susanna had the belt, I guess.
Ah yes, so this one is a world title match. It says Ayan is ranked number 2, but they're saying it as a world title match. So I don't know, at 60 kilos who was won before, maybe just never been determined.
No, Susanna.
Here we go. I'm over stinky. I smell you too. Alright, 60 kilo match this one. Weigh in both of 60, 5'2" versus 5'1". Yes.
This is the first time.
Okay. I'm a big fan of my Takanaka style. Yeah, same size. Everybody has always been. Okay, here we go. Rambo and Melek from Turkey, Ayan from Japan. They are both hunting each other's thumbs. Straight away, reaching way past both of them, looking to control the opponent and wanting to establish dominance against back pressure. Everyone taking a deep grip, which I love.
Where did I learn all this stuff?
I love seeing people off in deep grips like that. No one running here, is there?
Get everybody.
Both girls taking a deep grip. These girls are here to fight. I've always said I wanted you to face Tayanam just because we'll get power.
I will get smoked now. I need some time.
Here we go, round number 1. This one's happening fast. Wrist up position from Melek. She's going for a posting.
She has center.
Posting side pressure from Melek. Yeah, she looks good for center. Ayan is conceded on center, but is higher up in the hand. She's going to look for hand control, where Melek's coming for the kill. Melek is taking control of center in this setup. Outside of straps, here we go, round 1. And it goes as we expected, sideways from Melek, but hand control from Ayan. It was looking like...
She had center.
Melek.
She had center, and I think I did fight for center, and rather she just did top roll.
Alright, bring the camera a little closer, hopefully helping you guys with the sound.
My squinting eyes, hello.
Hopefully it's a little clearer for you now, but here we go. Melek committed to side pressure.
Your mic is very scratchy.
Yeah, that's why I brought it closer.
Hello.
It's raining here in
I think I will go top roll. Yeah, it's thunderstorm, rain, that's right. Lightning.
Here we go, round. I keep on going to commentate, but the starts keep on restarting. A lot of early movement here from both girls. Melek,
from Melek more.
Melek is looking for side pressure. She drives sideways, hand control from Ayan, who is happy. Melek trying to get the flop slip. Ayan holds on, adds side pressure, and they are off to the strap.
Background here says it's there's thunderstorm, lightning, rain. Welcome to Assam. Welcome to Northeast India.
Yeah, we got heavy rain at the moment. I do apologize. Yeah, that's the rain noise. Thank you for the feedback, guys. I apologize, but I will continue to give you the best commentary we can.
Hello. Oh my God,
I've never seen it happen in the middle of the back.
Center one I have.
Okay, so let's have a let's have a look at the setup here as they strap. During the strap application, it's very important. We saw that Melek won center outside of strap, but the hand control was in the favor of Ayan. During the strap, super important to control webbing height, super important to control depth and center as well. Ayan is in a neutral body position where Melek is leaning forward, definitely committing to sideways. I'm expecting the hand control to go the way of Ayan Takanaka. Does Melek have the shoulder defense? Very low grip from Melek. She is going to press all out. She is.
Wow, Ion's back pressure and top roll.
This is not looking good for Melek, to be honest. It's really only leaving her with one option. And here we go, round one. There goes the hand control. The dead wrist defense is on, but not enough. Ayan Takanaka. Chetna, when is your next match? Asked the Drew 24.
He knows, I don't know anything.
I'm negotiating things.
We are just setting up. We're still setting our home in Guwahati, so we're taking a bit rest from matches now.
Yeah. Ayan Takanaka getting the first victory there, 1-0 over Melek Sahin in the opening round of this best of 7 match. It is the world title. Ayan off to a great start. We've seen her side pressure is strong. In all of her matches, she never disappoints on side pressure. Good hand control, good clean arm wrestling. Melek not looking good. She's got Rikard. I thought that was Rikard Bourneman for a moment in the corner. Not Rikard Bourneman, sorry. Some other Turkish monster.
Actually, we both have, he has been training. I have started training from April. Oh, she has this much shoes.
Which one?
Ayan, this much shoes.
And she's on a riser as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, round number 2 here. Melek down 1-0.
You have need shoes.
I need to get you some shoes. Okay, flop slip from Melek. Ayan, happy with that, goes to the strap. She just wants to put bullets into Melek's hand at the moment. Doesn't want to let her have any opportunities. Let me just check something, Bubble. Keep the commentary going for a second, Bubble.
Referees, the time strap.
Computer bag.
Huh? The black one, black bag. Up there. Whose computer bag?
My camera bag.
It's in the cartoon. I don't know how to commentate. So the first grade. This time Melek is a bit not. Oh, she was trying to flop press. She was trying to flop press.
Another big.
She tried to flop press now.
Looks like Ayan's in control. We're gonna try set up the lapel mics, guys. That might get rid of the rain noise.
Is it charged enough?
Yeah. Wish us luck. Okay, unplugging charger.
Hello?
No, there you go.
She has not just side pressure, she has back pressure, everything.
Okay, guys, how is that? Is the mic any different now? I'm not sure if it
That's
yeah, you're getting pretty there in the corner. Guys, let us know in the chat if the sound is any different or any better. Or if it's still just a big thunderstorm. Yeah, but right now it is Ayan Takanaka up 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. This time, second time she, Melek, right?
Yeah.
Tried to do a little bit of top roll, but didn't work. And then flop press.
It's better, but we still hear the rain. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you can hear the rain. It's raining, that's why.
There's a big thunderstorm going on here. Okay, round number 3. Melek Sahin up against the wall in the straps. Ayan Takanaka looking to take the 3-0. Better start from Melek there, but still Ayan looking the goods. Some people saying it still stays the same. Some people say it's making a big difference. I have no idea what the truth is. Sound is good? Thank you, Patok. Okay, here we go, round number 3. Once again, the start. Ayan Takanaka looks so stoic at the moment. She's happy. She just lets Melek start. Then Ayan said as good as...
It's Ruth. Who are you? Everybody's saying it's good and
sounds like a trop. I'm trusting Patok. Patok gonna go check in another room for us.
Of course he will. Drew is a trusted source. You will hear raining and thunderstorm because it's raining and thunderstorming, but our voice much better than before or not? That's the question. We cannot change what's
We can't. We can put a request into God, but it's up to Him. Your will be done. Your will be done.
See, stop moving, Ryan. I am watching from his glasses.
Oh, okay. Hang on. There we go. There we go. I'll keep real still right there.
Your YouTube is gonna get blocked. Banned.
That's funny. Stop.
Okay, it's snow. Call all your friends and ask them to watch them. And ask them if you watch 2 glasses for free.
All right, one more round needed for Ayan Takanaka. It's round number 4 now. It's been one-way traffic at the moment. She's putting a gap on her opponent from Turkey, Melek Sahin. Ayan Takanaka, a crowd favourite in the 60 kilo division. This will be a world title, 1 pin away. Let's expect a big celebration from the Japanese competitor. Melek Sahin, last chance. She's going to drive hard with the press. She gets an early start, but it doesn't matter. Look at that. Ayan Takanaka says, even if it goes inside, it's all over. Hand goes back, side pressure gets turned on. Ayan Takanaka is your 60 kilo featherweight world champion. Arm wrestling disc girl says, for me it's worst. I'm not a troll. I apologize, man.
Listen, but I saw last till maybe 2024, Ezra defeated Ayan.
Ezra defeated Ayan.
Yeah.
Well, that might be the next match. We might get an Ezra Ayan match now. Can you hear that thunder?
We may lose the current also.
Pray for our power to stay intact.
In Assam, if it rains and thunderstorms like this, we'll lose electricity.
Ayan Takanaka, she's got tears in her eyes as she is awarded her first ever world title. Obviously means a lot. Sarah Bachman on stage there to present a world title.
I'm in the shower and join you after some time.
Yeah. Okay, let's take the mic. Otherwise...
Hey, Julok. Sit down. I will go shower.
Let's go. All right. Goodness me, that rain is heavy. There's Sarah Bachman now putting the world title belt on Ayan Takanaka at 60 kilos. Of course, Sarah Bachman, an 8-time world champion in her own right. Very impressive stuff there from the Japanese athlete. Very, very impressive. I would love to see Chetna and Ayan pull. I know this is 60 kilos and Chetna can only get down to 65, but I'd still love to see him pull. I think that'd be super cool. It's a bit early for monsoon season, yeah. So where we are in the world right now, we're in Guwahati, Assam, which is the northeast of India, which is up near the border of China in the Himalayan mountains. So it rains. When it rains here, that's for sure. But it's not like monsoon rain. But yeah, feels so good for Ayan. Good stuff. Like I said, she's a fan favorite of East vs West and a great arm wrestler, all-round athlete. She takes her first world title. And she's very happy. She's being interviewed by Neil at the moment. Let's have a look at what matches is to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, raise it up for
All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Artem Morozov against Muratov. Left arm super heavyweight match. Huge match coming up. Morozov versus Muratov. Yeah, big match coming up.
Some dreams do come true. And Takanaka, super dominant performance. Look at that. It's so compact, so strong.
All right, guys, we got 135 of you in the chat. I hope you are enjoying the commentary here. It is the live stream. If you want to get the live stream pay-per-view, head to evwsports.com. Otherwise, you can enjoy the commentary here and hang out with us, of course, as we are watching the event, the pay-per-view event, evwsports.com. But guys, we have 135 of you in the chat. Please hit the like button now. Let's get this this live stream cranking up to 1,000 before we get Devon Larratt on later tonight. But right now we have Muratov and Morozov, two Kazakhstan monsters facing each other. On the left arm, it is going to be a matter of national pride, and the person who wins this really goes on to be potentially the next contender to face for the overall world #1 ranking. Alexander Morozov, one of the strongest. He only really weighs in at around that 115 kilo mark, but he punches way above his weight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They are about to be called to the stage.
This match is brought to you in the men's super heavyweight division on the left arm and contested by athletes from the great armwrestling nation of Kazakhstan. Let's firstly introduce this man.
It's hailstorming outside.
What's that?
Hailstorm.
Oh, we got hail outside. It's coming down, cats and dogs.
World champion and is a signature arm wrestler of this nation who holds world championship titles here in EBW in the raw weight categories. But today he steps to the open weight.
All right, we are about to see Artem Morozov
to demonstrate and underline his
and
credentials.
Alexander Muratov. Go ahead.